Oh, that wasn't part of the
People
live?
deserve to know.
No, no, that was not a part of the live. Um,
It shoulda.
and the live will not
The whole
know.
live does not get the best of parts of us, I just wanna say.
What was that?
The poor live does not get the best parts of us.
I think
I
they
w
get a lot of bullshit from us.
I would argue that they get, uh, more than they deserve like, in the way of we
Yeah.
subject them to a lot. So,
We do.
They they get what they get, they can fucking deal with it. Fucking
It's so true,
deal.
yeah. Yeah, you say that to our one viewer,
Yeah, fucking
The
deal
one
with
That's me,
it.
by the way.
the one
which is
viewer comes
currently
back.
Aaron. Um, anyway, last time, it was session 10. Um, we're like, all right, how are we gonna kill this lad? This lass. Um, so Alwyn is like, hey, whoa, before we get into it, let's maybe celebrate a little bit. Let me help Argo pick up his cannon. And then he's like, hey Argo, we like truth here. We all are into truth here. How can you help us kill this guy? Well, no, he doesn't say that. He's like, why don't we just
Getting
interrogate
interrogated.
this Inquisitor together? And he's like, that's fucking crazy, but like, fine, sure. And then Alwyn tries to well, also Alwyn does share that Lilith is from another plane, and they want to like take him in. And so Argo's like, okay. And then Alwyn's like, hey, cast suggests on her to tell the truth and also not contact anyone, which unfortunately doesn't work. Um, I wrote down Argo got on that one performance sleight of hand, so we could not get a surprise round. So that was unfortunate. Thanks, homie. And then we fight her. And we actually don't ask her any questions while she's alive. Alenia fucking skewers her. And then Argo's like,
Millennial
what the
no problems.
fuck are we doing? I thought we were supposed to ask her questions. You just fucking killed her. And everyone's like, whoa. Hey, well, I understand this is crazy, man. And I appreciate the thought from Lilith, but Lilith's like, I don't know why you're making this such a big fucking deal. I can cast Speak with Dead. It's like, fine. It's like,
well,
no, it's not. I don't know
to
why
be
we're
fair
doing this.
to be fair, same shit, you know?
Right. In fact, she's probably like more compliant now that she's dead.
Exactly.
Um, but anyway, um, but Argo's like, truth, like the organization doesn't operate this way. He's not into this. But we do loot her pockets, and we do question her. We ask her about who killed Dusty and who makes the calamities, which is the same answer. This Archangel of Death doesn't know what Soren wants with the marriages. But also, she says, what do the Inquisitors want with Lilith? To make a deal giving him a lavish lifestyle for use of his power. And use powers for what? And she's like, there's only one plane walker for like every 15 material planes, so this is a great asset for travel. Um anyway, we give Ren summons Natalia, and we give her super sick evil axe for the pixies to destroy, and they have a fun time with that. Um and
But
then
not before Alwyn does a little investigating on it.
yeah, but also didn't really come up with much because there's like no contextual understanding of the magic used. Like, we don't, other than like this is crazy shit, we don't know.
Mhm.
Um, and then Ren is like, "Hey, trees, take this body, have fun with it." Um, Waylon's cousin is dead. Rip, homegirl. Um,
That was, a good one.
yeah,
Wish it was
sorry.
Waylon's viewpoints are, yeah, but she was a good one.
Right? Yeah. Anyway, there's like around 100 people in the body pile, so that's fucking crazy. Um, Also, various checking in with our bosses. and we go to meet up with the not department head, the
The district head.
district head. Thank you, district head. Except Ren takes her mom and sister home, but we get a cool little pendant. That if we need help, we can throw it on the ground, stomp on it, and nature will come to our aid. Pretty sick. Also super rare. Alwyn goes to Polaris, a little freak in the basement, to give him a sample. They both are like, it's kind of fucked up. This is a quiet calamity. Alenia checks in with her boss, who is mad that she killed an inquisitor and is like, I need a break from you, man. This is gonna be bad for us. But you know what? Just kill all the inquisitors and then there's no issue.
You're right.
Consider that. Lilith prays to Edite, aka also his boss, and is like, what the fuck am I? All she knows is he's a planewalker and it's incredibly rare. But it's like, I will help you more if you actually get me more followers. Like, it is literally your job. You're not entitled to my powers. Like, come on, man. And so he's like, okay. And then Ren has to talk to Soren Calith again, where it's revealed he does know about the Archangel of Death, and she does tell him like what she knows about Calamity's being like population control. She also finds out that he has a husband and son that he wants to protect too. So interesting. Apparently there's only ever 10 Inquisitors. The Inquisitor is in charge, with him answering to the Archangel, who is the warden of Arcadia, that is a prison. And we're blocked from leaving with spells and various wards. The other justices are kept in line through fear. And he's also like, hey, you should keep yourself from the marriages. Kamar was a fucking fool and a bootlicker. Justiciars and CCU are just the kind of bars of our jail. So he has plans, but he won't tell, unfortunately. I'll never say. It's like, I assume he said he'll check in a couple of weeks. I don't know what I was writing, but I wrote will check in a couple, and nothing.
I think it was a couple of weeks.
I also think it was a couple of weeks, but in a couple.
in a couple.
In
You get a
couple.
few.
Yeah. Anyway, then we have a group meeting in Waylon's room where we catch Argo up to speed, and he's like, alright, I do understand this a little better now. And then it's like, hey guys, I have another fucking bomb to drop on you. It gets worse. I'm working with Mr. Evil. So that's cool. And Waylon's like, hey, Mr. Evil is killing my family. We're like, ugh. But then Argo's like, it might be good to keep Soren on our side for now, and just to see if there's any insights on him. Truth is technically a person who contacted Harlow and Argon. Argon.
Argan
Argan.
oil?
Argan oil.
Don't talk about argon or argon. Do you mean the element or the oil?
Well, I think we just mentioned argan oil, so I'll go with that.
Okay. Never mind. You can talk about that.
Okay, that one's alright. That one's okay by you.
I love an oily little boy. So wait.
Wait, speaking of.
Now,
Wait.
yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay,
we got
hold
that.
on.
Yeah.
That's
Ooh.
not what I meant to say. I don't know
Oh,
what
no?
I did to say. I'm
Ooh, already made it into quotes, and it's recorded on the internet forever.
I meant to
Emma,
just say
just stop
boy.
digging.
I meant to say
Emma,
boy,
put the
and
shovel down.
I'm too tired to be here, man.
Put
Fair
the shovel
enough.
down.
Okay.
Anyway, Alenia has a lead on Dusty and needs her help. Tells us about like this room in a Church of Timora, that he seemed interested in, and Argo's like, "Holy shit, that's my church!" Um, and Owen's like, "I may know something about that door." Hey, by the way, there's a whole group of people that are here from another plane, and they want to replace the goddess Timora to get out of here, presumably. And also, my friend is who they're gonna use as a vessel. And it's like, oh,
We're all
okay.
messy bitches, truly.
And Renan's like, hey, also, Soren Calvith is super into the Church of Timora, also. Like, they really fund him. So yet another pie he has his dirty little evil finger in. But then we get to see a nice little scene of Soren Calvith going to bed, his bedtime routine, and then this uh critter. No creature.
Entity.
It's a creature. It's a creature. Is like, hey, you keep pushing the marriages, and then like you're kind of pushing them farther than they're willing to go. And he's like, yeah, rebelling is kind of what I'm counting on, man. That's what I want. So super cool. Now it's session 11, and we're still in the room.
Yeah, so y'all kind of just took turns dropping bombs, and I suppose I'll just open it up back to you as Alwyn reveals some things about himself.
Second breakfast.
Second breakfast. Waylon muttering second breakfast in the corner.
It calms down.
Okay, so from what I gather now is there's a second group that is secretly working in this city to get off of this plane.
Yeah. As well as the other thing I mentioned.
And replacing a goddess.
Yeah.
Right, and
I'm not gonna lie, Owen, that sounds fucking horrifying.
and they're just taking like orphans, like children, like off the streets and recruiting them to their cause.
I guess wherever they can get them. Technically, I'm not an orphan, but that's more a technicality than anything. But yeah, just they got a couple of kids working for them. I don't know how to describe this, but I guess as a piece of that, they're like, I mean, there's like the education and stuff like that they taught us to think certain ways, but there's also like some kind of magic they're using, I think.
It's enforced by magic?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, Bug was sticking her face and shit.
I was gonna ask a clarifying question, but then you immediately muted. I was like, oh no!
No, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so it's okay. If it's reinforced by magic, how did you break the conditioning?
Owen kind of like looks at his lack of arm and left side of his body. I touched too close to the weave stuff, and it fried everything in a weird way.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. A lot happened there, and I don't know if I can describe most of it.
That's okay.
That's fair.
That's okay. Would I know from following Soren Calvith what church he goes to specifically? Like,
Is it that
Yeah.
one?
Yeah,
okay,
you know which one.
I will describe the location of that church and be like, is this the church?
It's in the agricultural district, and as you like ask if that's the church, you see Argo does give you a nod and is like, "Yeah, that's the one." I've seen Calvith there on occasion, as you do with anyone going to a church, but
Okay.
okay. So
Mm.
my church is the front for another shadowy organization. That's wonderful.
So there's a good couple we have to be on the lookout for. I can have some scouts around that church, of course, to watch it while we aren't able to actively look in on the coming and goings. I do now have an alliance with the Squirrel King, so any squirrel is your friend.
Uh,
That's
I
so funny. I'm sorry.
There's a king for that.
I'm sorry.
That's kind of impressive, actually. That's
I know.
I didn't
It was
realize
real.
squirrels had a king.
It was really hard to actually. I didn't even get an audience personally. It was Natalia that did that. It's really actually quite impressive. She did that. Um,
didn't you say Mr. the chairman, Mr. Calvith, was able to find your network?
yeah, but that was specifically watching him and his movements. So if it's just squirrels around the church or
He might.
plants, he could notice, and I might get in trouble.
Well, then he would know that we have some connection, not directly to him, but to the Church of Timora as well. I don't know. I guess I know the people there are pretty dangerous, and as is Soren Calvith. Do we want to? Obviously, we want as much information as we can, but is that pushing it too much if we know that he's able to find that?
If it's a matter of we needing to do some sleuthing, I have this ability I've been working on. I think it's finally ready to go, where I can move and see through space without actually being there. If we just need to watch or potentially see if we can't find like records or something, if I get close enough, I could, get in there while not physically being there. I
Once
just
again,
read Emma's message.
once again, anything we do to watch the place is going to be a gamble, and I think we have to just take one at some point.
Yeah.
Alenia, you mentioned you were doing research investigating. Is there anything else you found and how you got there?
Well, a girl's got to keep some secrets as to how I got there. I will say I also found um I immediately forgot everything I found, Cole. Uh
I,
it had
I have notes on it. If you want to just say Alenia says that, we can
I
do
mean, I
that.
would like if
word.
you
I have
read
at
up.
least one more that she remembers.
But
Uh
I can
Hitchhike
find it.
does in fact have like a family that he really really loves, and I don't think they're here.
Yeah, he told me about he has a husband and son, but when I was looking into him, there's no record of it. The trees around his house. Never saw a child, so if he's part of this Church of Timora group that's from another plane, then I guess that makes sense.
Hey,
And then whatever else I've completely forgotten about.
You saw Dusty's death, with the burlap sack, got the sack man, and being
Batman.
pushed off the roof with cold magic. You saw him fighting with Dusty and Valley. Sorry, you saw Dusty fighting with Valley in the kitchen. Um, yeah, the Church of Timora stuff.
I think when Alenia is describing these things as well, she definitely describes them as like visions and does not elaborate on how she got these visions.
Okay, Ren will not inquire further.
Which
At
is fine.
least,
I just find it very entertaining because she's a rogue, so she's not supposed to have much for magic.
I guess as a small thing, at least from what I can remember, which I guess can be on and off sometimes. I don't know what all's in there. I don't remember Mr. Calvith being as, I guess, involved. I don't know if he's part of the same group or if he came here separately than uh, the people of the Church of Timora that I'm familiar with.
could be trying to keep his hands cleaner, I guess. I mean, he teleports all the time, which is illegal, but
Ah, that makes sense. That bitch is everywhere.
unfortunately so.
Oh, Olwen, I do have a question. If you, I suppose the right word would be escaped this group of people, why are you working in such a high public position? Wouldn't they notice that you're here, or?
That might be the point, actually.
Absolutely. If he's here, he's in a public position. He can't be killed without it looking very suspicious. Or at least having somebody look into it.
Dusty
Um,
died and no one looked into that, other than you.
The Inquisitors hid it though. Like
Yeah, but if they have a
that's a completely different
justice,
group.
if they have a justice on their side who has some weird connection with the Inquisitors or deal, it's, but, I mean, that is a good question, Alwyn. I don't know. Are you worried?
I mean, I'm always kind of worried they're gonna find me. I guess, it was probably this, go to some kind of jail or something like that, so I took this.
As
Imposter.
in, someone gave you that choice?
Yeah.
Or I
Bitch ass. Me.
guess I understand that.
Yeah, that can be a conversation for another time, as it's something separate from this grand conspiracy, but is somebody I don't think we as a group of people have to worry about.
That's good. We've got plenty.
Okay, so what next? We have to get Waylon's family safe somehow.
I have some ideas about that.
Okay.
I mean, if I can convince them that they're not alone in wanting change to happen, that they don't in fact have to face Arcadia as a monolith, and that
Do you
there might be
think
other people you can ask for help from, and that might actually solve a couple problems or help with support in the future.
I
I
guess
mean,
this is
if we can figure out who Truth is, and if Truth has more behind them than just a singular person, then if it's a whole group, that seems like I don't know. I think telling them about some of the things I've learned is gonna have to happen. I don't know about telling them all of it. We're a big family. That's a lot of people.
Yeah,
yeah.
what are you thinking of telling them?
I do think I need to tell them that someone wants us dead, and all the things that have happened to our family have been on purpose, and that acting out really isn't the way to go. I mean, why do all these things unless they want us to act out, you know?
Yeah. Or I mean, there's smarter ways to fight back than a big explosion of retaliation.
Yeah.
I guess Argo, I don't know if you can speak for Truth, if Truth would be interested in a family like the Marriages, or if the Marriage family would be even interested in learning about Truth. But that could really boost a cause.
Mr. Harlow and I, we were contacted a year ago, and we've been feeding Truth information all that time. Mr. Harlow, he is privy to a lot of uh, city hall secrets in his line of work, so there's a lot that he's able to pass on. But I think that Mr. Hollow's high position also has made Truth very wary of meeting him in a sense. You know, he's very high up and he's given information, but he's also very high up. He's one of the people essentially in charge of Arcadia, and it's hard to trust that he actually, you know, is on the right side of things. So Truth has kind of kept us at arm's length for the past year. We've never met them. We have no idea who they are. There's a drop off point where we put packets of information, and that's about all we have.
Is
But
the
we're
sorry, go.
both we're both very interested in meeting them. We would like to be more of a part of this. I just don't think we've quite earned Truth's trust yet.
And do you think by getting us involved, you could meet Truth sooner rather than later?
I'll be honest. Mr. Hollow has very good intentions, but he is a player in his own right, I guess you could say. I think he pulled some strings to get me this job so that we could be closer to the action. Hopefully, that would be an in.
Okay.
Kind of, it was
Yeah.
briefly mentioned in the last uh, letter that we received that all of you were uh, at least contacted.
Yeah. Okay.
But as far as how Truth operates, the reason I made that comment earlier is that they don't seem interested in violence. Like, there's never been anything about fighting back in a physical sense. They seem very interested in simply gaining and dispersing information. And I don't really know what end, but it doesn't seem like they are quite interested in violent rebellion or killing inquisitors or taking over or anything like that.
Maybe it's to the end of having other people do the dirty business. You distribute
Yes.
truth enough, and everyone's pissed off. You get pissed off results.
Yes,
Well,
I agree with
at
that.
the end of the day, I understand why they're being careful. If truth dies, if no one knew this, then we'd lose. So I see the point, I guess, of keeping everything so quiet.
Right. So give your family, whoever is higher up in your family, people they listen to, some information.
Yeah, I think I need to tell them about Calvith. It's just a matter of they can't do anything against him. And
Right. Telling someone there's a target.
and to do and we might be playing right into their hands if I wish I had more, but I think it'll have to wait. I do think I might try to start encouraging them to reach out more. My family's become very solitary. They don't when they socialize with other members of the family, primarily outside of work. I mean, not to as a rule. I mean, each individual, I'm sure, has casual acquaintances or even friends outside the family. But when it comes to the big things, it's just the family, just because of anti-marriage sentiments. I think we need to start becoming more approachable in a sense. And they're right to be angry, but it's also, damn, can't make it harder for Calvith to do what he wants to do. Might buy
Yes.
us more time to figure out if we have more allies out there than we might think, or that we could build a friendship with another group that could have similar goal to us.
Yeah. I urge them to be smarter.
Yeah. Yeah, let me go tell my aunts and uncles to be smarter about this. That'll go over well.
I can do it if you want. I have a
You know,
very
actually,
trustworthy face.
I do think
Deadpan.
they would hear it better from me than anyone else, but I'll take that. I'll consider that.
So our next steps are surveilling the
Church,
church, getting
and
your
then
family to cool off.
yeah, and then trying to see if we can't entice Truth to talk.
I guess we don't have the best leads necessarily, but I guess it's the actual finding of the truth and the Inquisitors and whatever that organization looks like. Do we have anything that we think will lead to them?
I don't think I can think
I
of this now with.
I mean, maybe they'll be around more often or something, but I don't
I
know if
will. Calvin seems to think the other justices would not notice animals and plants watching them, which most people wouldn't. That's a crazy thing to notice. But I think I'll have some eyes on them to see what they do.
I guess
And
I was gonna say Argo. You know a lot about, or at least I presume you know a lot about the Accords and doctrine of this place. What do you know about the stated structure and such of the Inquisitors and other stuff?
uh, the
This could be something we
Inquisitors,
can research later too, but
the Inquisitors aren't mentioned in the Accords. Um, I suppose not in name, more in the idea. The Accords essentially give the justices full ability to surveil the public in any way that they seem fit, which sounds horrific when we say it as it is, but it is written in a way where it sounds like a reasonable way to stop another rebellion from happening, to root out suspicious characters and things like that. Subjugation and disguised by pretty words, but I think that at least the public perception is that the Inquisitors are simply included in that statement. They're not actually written in, but they are a tool of the justices to surveil, even though we know that it's really the other way around.
But there's only 9 of them now.
Yes. And as much as I hate to say it, if we're looking for ways to hurt Inquisitors and this Archangel and all these people, I think Calvit is our best way to do that. At least the man seems to know where to hit.
Yeah, I'm curious about what sort of deal he seems to have with them. That Inquisitor knew who I was. Theoretically, I should be dead, but he got the Inquisitors to not deal with me after what I did. So there's some give and take and a deal going on there, but I don't know what. I guess that's another question. He will be giving me tasks every once in a while from here on out. That might give us more of an idea of what he wants to accomplish.
Alright.
If you can earn more of his trust, like, he might blab a little more. He probably won't blab his whole thing, but we might be able to get bigger bits and pieces. So girl, you really gotta sell the slow turnover into, yeah, I'm okay with this. I'm down. I'm in.
I I
That
agree. I well,
Okay.
You can't get
it,
greedy too fast. You have to do it slow burn. He's gonna be
it's
suspicious otherwise.
it's
Mm,
obvious that he wants to be some sort of teacher or mentor for you. Playing the student couldn't be the worst thing when it comes to getting information.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I know it's
Yeah.
not fun, but like, girl, just think of a happier place.
Okay. He did, he does seem to look at me with some sort of kinship. So I guess I have a slight in already, but I mean, I have not made it. I haven't said it to his face, but I haven't necessarily been hiding the fact that I want him dead. So I
Aw.
guess we'll do our best at talking to him. I can do that.
Said girl, the more hatred you showed before, the slower the burn you gotta pull. But like, it's totally doable. Some of my best fucks have been for enemies.
Oh,
Not
that
gonna
does.
say to fuck him. Don't fuck him.
red
He's gross.
I'm not going to do
rat.
that. I'm not going to do that. Oh my god. Uh, that does remind me. It is great that, we're coworkers and then we randomly all meet together in Waylon's room, every once in a while. That is maybe a little bit suspicious.
Oh, but all of
Um,
What?
the
I
orphans
think
in the other
we're all
room aren't?
fucking.
Hold on.
so
Lilith is right, man. I think we're all fucking.
I just would like to propose spending more time with each other outside of work, not all in one group, but Alenia wants to fix my eyebrows, so we'll have a girls' day more often. Going out a couple of us going out for dinner or beers or whatever the hell people do, um, just to make it look like we're more friends. So when we all just randomly meet together in Leyland's room, it's not weird.
It's movie night, not
It's just
I don't
conspiracy.
know.
it's
Leon's got a
just
point.
movie.
Cover stories right there. There's already orgies happening in the other room. Gestures over.
Yeah, I don't love that look either.
If we did meet in Lilith's room, I think it would be assumed we were just joining in.
I
Yeah, but
We
like
could use
I
I'm
don't want
Lotus room.
that.
but
I
also
don't
I'm
want
gonna be
that.
honest, guys, like there's literally always people in there. So we cannot we
Uh,
can't
Boy, you can't kick them out for like an hour.
no.
Not a team player.
I'm very much a team player. Thank you. Um
Hmm.
I am just saying most of these people spend more time at my apartment than at theirs, and I like it like that. So
You should charge them rent at this rate. I've seen a lot of faces every time I had to barge in there
they
that I recognize now.
they give me payment enough.
Hey,
Alenia
is
says
there
Feeling like
anything
I'm
else
right.
we
really
need to talk
drunk
about?
right now.
Is there anything else we need to talk about? Red is like so flustered and trying to change the subject.
I
Desperate.
yeah, I know the last time we all went out together it didn't go so well, but I guess with the keeping up appearances of a team of people who get together and hang out, should we do some kind of post calamity bar or something?
Ah,
Maybe
Not
it's
maybe
time to
the
find.
same place, but
Yeah.
I think I
yeah.
would.
Please go to a different bar. I
Does
can't.
Does anyone know of
I'm not gonna
another
lie.
bar? Unless we want to go back to the lumber district, but I'm pretty sure that one needs repairs.
Maybe we stay in district. We can just start off the night by walking around and find us a spot until we find one we like.
Yeah.
Cole,
Like, what about
do I have a bar I frequent for finding flings?
oh
I was
yeah,
gonna ask
yeah.
Olivia if she knows any bars, because I assume she does.
Let
Girl,
me
I got her. Don't you worry.
D&D bar name generator.
Very simple.
Cardamom's Fancy Figgy Pudding House.
Uh,
That's a good one.
you want the
but,
thick thighs pussy salad?
but what if we did? What the fuck is the? We have okay. Group vote. Do you want it to be called the Broad Gentlewoman or the Excellent Tigress Tavern?
I'm partial
Say
to
the
the
second
broad gentlewoman.
The broad gentlewoman? That sounds awesome.
What
It
was the
does.
second
Can
one?
it
I
be
didn't
like
hear that.
a Goliath woman with broad shoulders, and she's so
Oh,
sweet?
that's really tempting.
She's so gentle.
She's so
I won't lie.
gentle. She'll be so
My
gentle
mind
with
did
you.
go uh gentle Goliath women, but it's like Hooters where they have like that kind of getup.
Guys, we can't. Don't make us
Yes, we
Hooters.
can.
No.
Yes, we can.
Goliath Hooters is everything I've ever fucking
Yeah,
wanted.
Hooters.
Don't take this
Yeah,
from me.
Hooters.
Aaron,
Get those
Aaron,
wings.
Aaron, we have to. We have a duty.
Oh,
Beauty.
Waylon's never. One of his cousins is gonna see him walk in there with y'all, and he's never gonna live it down.
Well, that's Waylon's problem.
That means Waylon's cousins is in there first, and they'll never live it down either.
No, he has some cousins that'd be proud of it.
The marriages seem like a Hooters family. Like they go as a family. Mom,
Yeah,
dad,
all
and kids.
several hundred of them? I don't fucking
Yeah.
think so.
300 people enter a fantasy Hooters. What do they
And
do?
they're all green.
Beautiful. They're all. I don't know why you needed to point out what color
Yeah,
they
why
were,
do you
Aaron.
guys be racist right now?
I'm sorry. Um. So is it
I
no, Argo, you go.
Are we doing this tonight? I am significantly beaten the shit out of. I won't lie.
Why not be
Tomorrow
tomorrow
night.
Usually wait
night?
till the weekend.
Tomorrow
So
night.
tomorrow, the next.
Ugh.
We even
Wait,
have
what day is
Monday
it
off.
called?
We do have
Yeah, we
Monday
got
off.
the rest of the week
It's
off.
Thursday.
Yeah,
Oh, right,
and
Oh,
right.
I
and
do love
uh,
partying there on
yeah,
Fridays. They have karaoke night on Fridays.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
I'm gonna
That's wonderful.
probably in the next couple of daytimes do a lot of groundwork with my family. Friday, sure, but like maybe Saturday night.
Ugh.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think Saturday would be better for me.
You guys are
Okay.
just
I'll
avoiding
also try to
karaoke.
like
Don't lie to me.
karaoke.
Friend's thinking about all the traveling back and forth from the lumber church she has to do now.
She doesn't even pay public transit tolls because she flies. It's fine.
I
Yeah.
think Lilith has one question for all of you,
Mhm.
which is, so, like, who's willing to help me find more followers for my stupid ass goddess?
You know, I'm
hey,
gonna be
I
really honest. The raccoon was literally the best I could do.
Why do you follow this goddess?
Yeah,
You saw
I
the
guess I know.
tattoo.
Like, I guess I never really, well, 'cause like, she like took me, yeah, she got me out of a tough situation, um,
That
and has put
um,
up with my bullshit for a while. So I
I
just feel
mean,
like,
you could argue that we do the same thing every day at work, but you don't see us asking you for followers.
well, that's like a little bit of a different situation, I think. Also, I just feel like other deities are not really gonna be like willing to put up with my lifestyle and my attitude. So,
right.
If
Is
you
that
that
like
can,
a
makes
sex
sense.
deity?
can you think of any
Makes
sort of
sense, Owen.
because like it doesn't sound like she does much for you besides just give you like power.
I
Well,
mean,
she
that's a
does.
lot, isn't it?
Yeah, that is a lot.
I do
Also,
believe that's like the basis of most god-mortal interaction.
Well,
and she
yeah, I
does
mean,
have
Yeah.
information for us.
but it sounds like she kind of, well, according to Lilith, she's annoying as hell. So that's not really going to be attractive to a lot
well,
of fellas, is it?
she is annoying to me, but maybe to others she. Bren, can you ask your little raccoon guy if he thinks she's annoying, and then we'll know.
Can I like conjure I have a conjure like woodland being spell.
Hmm.
I just
I hand you the sending stone if you want to call him.
oh I do have my own sending stone now.
Oh,
You
Um
don't know.
um but I just feel like it's better to summon this bitch, you know? Can I just do
I do
that?
feel like the rest of
Cool.
us have not met him either, which is
Yeah,
fantastic.
Yeah,
you
I
extend your arm and summon
two hands
the
out,
raccoon, two
and he
hands
plops
out.
into my arms, and I'm holding him like a
What was his
Uh,
first name again?
Rocky.
Rocky.
And I'll use speak
Uh,
with animals and go, "Hi, Rocky. Do you?
oh,
Sorry,
you
sorry.
just saved my ass. You see, Rocky has a little like pointy blue hat with the like yellow stars on it. A full like wizard cloak that's a little bit too large for him, and a knife that's covered in blood.
Um, seeing all this, Ren, like stars in her eyes, big ol' eyes, so happy. She thinks this is so cute. She goes, "I'm so glad I could save you." Um,
Little
I just,
miscreant.
I just
Is
had.
that his own night?
This is Rocky, and I change and I start holding him like a little baby.
What
Waylon will
is
offer Rocky a little beef jerky stick.
why did die? Grabs the
And
beef jerky stick.
when he grabs it, Waylon will confiscate the knife.
Hey, we're gonna have to do a contested strength here.
I reached for Argo's gun to give it to the raccoon.
Boy, I swear to God, I just rolled a 19 on the die, but I think they're gonna have a negative strength. Let me look up D&D raccoon stats.
Yeah, I wanna hear this before I roll. Also, I'm gonna get my bad rolls out.
I'm gonna guidance the
Oh
raccoon.
yeah. Oh my. Oh wait, yeah, D4. Let's see. So that's gonna be a 22, which then goes to a 19.
Okay, so I gotta be contested
Out of
strength. Okay.
19.
It would be so much funnier.
Come here.
Did you crit?
So she just crit on
What number does the
Rocky.
die say?
That's his 20.
It would
No
have been
way.
way funnier if you failed that. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh,
And I
man,
do
that's
Uh,
his
I
knife.
do
That's
in
his
fact
special knife.
Hey,
I'm not gonna.
hey, it's my
Ren,
knife.
this is
Oh,
damning evidence for murder potentially. Like he shouldn't have
What?
this.
Oh,
We gotta take the evidence off of it
it
first.
could be.
Then he can have his
Did
knife
you just,
back.
Rocky? Did you kill someone?
I'm
Rocky,
gonna
Hey,
cast uh hold on.
and also, I will ask. Also, do you like your goddess?
Oh, she's awesome.
He says she's awesome. By the way,
Okay, there we have it. She's awesome.
and also, did you kill
Genuinely,
someone?
there's nothing you've given me to help you
You
get
killed
more followers.
someone.
There's like no selling points you've given
Oh,
me.
you little
Raccoon
killer!
life.
Like
You
Stritch.
little killer.
The animals can do no wrong to raccoons. But
Waylon
that,
does think he's
That's
a little.
the way of the animal kingdom, baby.
that is evidence, though, so we should discard that.
I guess.
We'll get you a new knife.
So anyway, what am I
Waylon
doing here?
Waylon takes it over to the garbage can and drops it in.
We just needed to make sure that you were happy with your situation with Edite.
Yeah. I mean, she lets me do nasty stuff. And I like
Oh,
that.
that's okay. Yeah, that's cool. Um, she says she's great and that she lets him do nasty stuff, which is cool.
He's so
I'm-
cute.
I know he's. I can. Well, it says you just said I just saved you. So do you want me to just let you go right out the window so you don't go back to wherever?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Okay.
Waylon will go open a window.
Any other questions for Mr. Rocky? Once, twice, you're free.
Scampers out the window.
So now that we have that settled, is anybody willing to help me find?
Sorry, what does Argus say?
Why was everyone talking to a fucking raccoon?
I'm a
That's
druid.
the other follower of Edite, which is a Lilius goddess. That's the only other person that Lois managed to convince, and really it was Ren who did that.
Yeah, Argo,
Why?
you have any friends who like are in need of religion?
Do I have friends in need of religion?
What happened to those pamphlets you were supposed to hand out and Elenia was supposed to write stuff on walls for you?
Yeah, I totally did that. There's a bunch of thieves' camp throughout the city that says that rogues should totally have this goddess because she's so deceitful and tricky. And I am loving the fucking raccoon. This is fun.
Well,
He's
as
awesome.
far as I know, that nothing has come of that. And
I would want to say timeline wise, that would only be like 4 days ago.
well, 4 days is plenty of time.
Well, well.
You make it so hard to help you.
So I don't really want to help directly as I don't have a great track record with God-related things. But like,
Yeah, that's fair.
as a member of the CCU, you're like a public figure. I'm sure if you put on some kind of event where like you were like Oh, learn about my magic and
My
like
goddess.
teach you some like basic magic maybe, and uh then you can do like a book signing with your lady at the end or something like that, and sell like a propaganda book or something. That's like the usual religion thing, isn't it?
Uh, Lilith's like, hey, Ida, do you have a book?
Uh,
God, you gotta write that.
Get on it, bitch.
I think
And the
Edai,
paper.
you feel Edai perk up in your head, as in a book you'll publish?
A holy book?
Oh,
You
oh, oh,
you want to write a holy book for me?
n- no, no, I was wondering if you've written a book. I,
But well, no, you're my first follower. I haven't needed a book, but that's such a good idea. That could get the word out. If you could
E-
publish a book and you're in your position of power, that would be so good for getting the book out there.
Ida, like, respectfully, from the bottom of my heart, what the fuck do I write in a book about you?
Who said wait, who said you make it so hard to help you?
It was
I
Waylon.
think that was Waylon,
Uh,
yeah.
the trash boy is right. You make it so difficult to help you. This is a stellar solution. This is like a
No, no,
golden fucking basket of
no, no, Ida, I'm saying I'll do it, but
okay.
what the fuck do I write about you?
Well, let's take a page out of the Accords and use language like that. I am all about trickery and mystery and darker nature. Maybe you write it about uh this is a religion of understanding the mysteries of the world.
Oh my god,
Oh,
Argo can help.
Join 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 the church of mystery and discover what the world has to offer. Something like that, you know? It's a good tagline.
that's like a poster, not like a book.
Yeah, well, we can expand on it. It's a holy book. We can make up a bunch of stories or something.
Hey, Cole, quick question. Does
Yeah.
generative AI exist in this world yet?
No.
Oh
Uh,
my
No,
I will
no.
kill you. Waylon will kill
No.
you out of spite.
yeah,
Do
so
you want
there's
to use
actually this
generative AI around a druid?
Um,
so there's this
uh,
guy named Jeff Bezos who wants to build a data center in central Arcadia and
I think we
for
should do
um
the
that. I think that's a
The
for
great idea.
real
the
evil.
for the record to listeners, I am extremely anti-generative AI.
Wants you to think.
I just felt like in the moment that's
That's
something that Lilith would want.
that's one of
Oh my
Lilith's
look
character flaws.
Yeah.
Lilith, Lilith, dear darling, this is something I would be willing to help with. You could, if you'd like to, simply set a like table and an open notebook next to your bed. And when you go to sleep, I can take control of your arm and just write. And we can like tag team this. Work 24 hours a day, just write this thing out.
Um,
Right, I'm gonna wake Dakota up with my laughter.
I get I think my like that sounds great. My fear is that it would freak out my bed partners.
Um, you, I think, get like a spiritual feeling of Edite like grabbing your cheeks and around your face, and is like,
He
Your
like
cheeks, yeah, yes.
he does try to like jolt backwards like
you have been presented with a golden fucking ticket idea, and you're worried about your fuck partners?
I okay, how long do we expect this to take?
Don't know. I've never written a book before.
We can't have that much. We can't possibly have that much to say about you.
We just have to come up with stories of cool, like, things that I did.
Okay, tell me one cool thing you've done.
It, it's
Love to be
I
real.
don't have to have done cool things. We just say that I have. Say that there was a village 100 years ago in the agricultural district that I cured a disease or something, and then I like shined my radiant light. They were trying to like discover the source of the disease, and I, the goddess of mysteries, parted the fog and helped them find a solution, and then they cured everybody. There's some, you know, heroic shit like that.
Right, right. But like,
You parted the
what if
sea.
people, what if people
Yeah, part of the
decide
Red
to
Sea.
like research and they find that this isn't true, and then we all look like liars, Edite? What then?
We? This is not a we
Okay.
statement.
Um,
I
Oh,
was
wait.
talking about
I
me and Edite and the raccoon, for the record.
And the raccoon.
I hate to burst your religious bubble, but literally 80 to 90% of things in the holy books of all of the major gods is shit that didn't happen. It's storytelling, babe. We have to. Sorry, that might be too heavy.
Wait,
Too heavy.
no.
No, listen,
Ren
no,
will
I'm
also
here like
say, Ren will also say, also maybe try giving some of their like literature or socks or something to like actors and theater people. They love tricks.
Look, religion is storytelling. People don't care to know if what they believe is true. They just care to have something to believe in.
Okay, well, I guess I'm just more of a critical thinker than that, but
Oh,
I'm
yes. Yeah, sure. Says the person who's gotten me no followers, and it's been years, but whatever. You're such a
yeah,
critical thinker.
because I don't think I can sell you.
I I think really seems like it's simply because you don't want to.
I'm I'm
And that's a
trying.
you problem. You
I'm
haven't done anything.
I'm doing my fucking best. You gotta start
I
doing cool shit. If you
you're
start doing cool shit, then I will have a reason to go up to people and be like, hey, you want cool shit to happen to you? Look at the cool shit my goddess can do. But as it stands, Edite, I'm the one doing cool shit in this relationship. Okay?
you like being a cleric?
It's alright.
How do you think doing that cool shit works? If you don't have
What?
me, you're not a cleric.
Yeah.
You harness my power. I'd say that's pretty cool. Unless you're saying what you do isn't cool. Because what you do is only made possible by me. And furthermore, if you truly believe that doing your best is saying, "Oh boy, I might go get a follower one day," and then go back to the bedroom for round whatever.
I maybe I'll find followers in the bedroom.
Oh, like it worked wonderfully with those two women you tried to convert to religion.
Okay, that was 2 out of dozens.
Yeah, and you have a 0 out of 2 success rate.
Well, I feel like I have. Okay, you know what? Write the fucking book and I will peddle it to whoever you want me to.
Wonderful. Let's do it.
Y- Okay, you get it started and I'll follow.
You just put a book next to your bed.
Right. Okay.
You've all been
I
hearing one half of this conversation.
Yeah,
so
I will say
I
Waylon has
assumed
started snacking on another beef jerky stick because he's just like, yeah, this is about what I expected.
I assumed it was all in Lilith's head. Like Lilith's eyes like went unfocused and went like slack jawed and like stared forward while
I
like
Yeah.
We stood there and just kind
Yeah.
of like waited for Lilith to like
But
respond
it's
again.
also funny if it's just one side of the conversation. Lilith's just like yelling out loud to nobody.
Yeah, I like to think that it kind of like goes back and forth where like if it's just casual conversation, he does like the slack jawed like staring thing. But then when he gets like really irritated, he'll randomly shout out like one singular line and then it goes back to like the slack jaw staring thing.
So, you guys look like a very lovely pair. Are we done?
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
we're gonna write a book.
I think so. Though, Rain, could I talk to you a little bit after?
Uh, yeah, do you just want me to stay behind or?
Well, that'll work.
Okay,
I'll see you all tomorrow. Good night, everyone.
yeah.
yeah.
Could you? I'll pull him. Could you like edit that book?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I could.
Okay. Just trying to give them the best leg up that we can.
I looks over to make sure Lilith is not in earshot. Lilith like complains all the time about how annoying she is. It really seems like it's a two-way street and they're both like a perfect pair for each other in that sense.
It's kind of unfortunately perfect, and we all have to suffer it.
Well, yeah, I'll take a look at that book if Lilith is okay with that.
I'm sure he will be.
Right. Well, and Argo heads off to bed, as I'm assuming everyone else does as well, other than who
Yeah,
got a talk.
yeah, I will stay behind.
So we can jump on notes real quick.
Understandable.
Lots of things said. Lots of things said. I haven't
Listening,
even written down about Rocky, but I won't.
listening to anything between E Knight and Lilith is fucking crazy. And I think it gives
The
me
way
Amanda psychic damage.
the way that if I talked like this to literally any other god or goddess, I would
Yeah.
have problems.
Yeah, you just be
Um,
Yeah.
like a pink mist on like Wayland's floor.
yeah.
Yeah, but this god is just desperate enough, you know?
Yeah, yeah. I think she likes the challenge.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, maybe like managers are right sometimes.
You put the last of her power into this one person, and this one person is screwing her over to regaining her power and strength.
When you
Yeah.
think about it, I did her a favor.
Right.
And you didn't even
You
know
have
you were doing it.
There's so many parts of their conversations where I'm just like, okay, yeah, E Knight sucks, but I'm like, Lilith says something, I'm like, oh my god, Lilith, no.
Yeah, I know. It's like, God, you know, it's that Lilith is making it so hard.
Lilith
Be-
has effectively trapped Edite into constantly watching orgies without their permission.
I
She
think
does
I'd
not have
go
to
crazy.
watch.
What else does she have going on?
Here you have trapped her eyes into this material
It's
plane.
Lilith TV, and it's always on the porn
There is-
channel.
There is
She
no other followers to keep track of, Lilith.
she can
There's whatever
go
Rocky's killing.
she can go bird watch.
She can't see the birds if she's not watching your immediate surroundings.
She's got Rocky.
I bet Rocky TV's awesome.
I feel like it's probably more fun than Lilith TV.
Rocky's on some shit.
I bet Rocky TV just constantly has like the doom
Uh-oh.
Oh,
soundtrack happening in the background as it goes through demons and devils. I bet that's what it's like.
Yeah.
Rocky is the epitome of chaotic evil, and I will take no other.
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Ren will
Unit.
stay back, twiddling her thumbs nervously. You are cutting a little
Right.
bit, by the way,
Oh,
Aaron.
Hey, Amanda.
frozen.
Table.
Huh?
I heard, hey, Amanda, cable.
I'm
I heard Pitbull after Amanda.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
Amanda. Hey, Amanda. Pitbull.
Oh, me? You didn't hear what I said?
Oh,
So for real,
oh.
don't know how to. Okay, Amanda, can you hear me?
Now I can, but you are cutting in and out quite a bit.
Rad. I'll be right back.
I do love on my screen after we started going da 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 da. It like zoomed through all of the video it wasn't playing before.
Oh my
for
god.
Aaron.
Okay,
Hey,
you look
can you
normal
guys
now.
hear me now?
Yeah, you look normal now.
Okay, cool. Radical. I'm gonna be so for real. I don't know how to start this conversation, but we talked about this conversation.
Yeah, Ren will look at Waylon.
Fuck me.
Waylon's got to start this. Let's be real.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about what vein or what kind of route I want to take through this conversation.
I'm
How to start it.
going to...
Waylon, for his part, trying not to be intimidating, is making sure he's seated right now.
Ren will see you being seated and like, do you have like a little two-seater table, I assume, or you're on your bed?
Yeah, that's basically where he's sat right now.
Ren will go ahead and then sit across from you, so it's not like one is standing, one is sitting. She'll just sit across from you. I'm going to assume this is about Soren Kelbeth.
Yeah. You're a lot braver than I was in that. You came out with your whole relationship with him completely to the group. When the rest of us were kind of sitting on our own shit and stewing, so I don't know what to do about him, especially because it sounds like you need him still.
Yeah, I think it doesn't bring me joy to say this, but I think that is the smartest route. Like Argo said, keeping him close.
Yeah. So I gotta ask, with Calvith putting you in the CCU, did he ask you to watch me?
He did.
I kind of figured.
He told me once he was really hoping to see you, quote, fuck up. Although if you... I never wished for that, of course.
I mean, I hoped you didn't, so glad to hear you say that, but...
Yeah.
The charisma is failing. Fuck. Alright.
Lock in!
Lock in! What is he... I mean, you said when you talked to us, he asked us not to hurt your family over this. Is that what he has on you?
Yes, for a long while. I mean, I was mostly looking at what you're doing, but general intel things you'd be curious about, and certain weeks if I didn't give him good enough information, a brick would go through my home, or I think he'd mention just general things about my family and hurting them, and I know he's not afraid to act on it.
Are they
Now, I will say
still
this.
on you?
He says no. We've struck a new deal. I care for my family very much. It's only two of them, and my sister's quite young, and she's very smart, and she has a chance. You know what I mean? Just a chance to be somebody, to do something with her life and I could give her that. It's a chance I never really got. He said, he spoke to something in me that we could try to change Arcadia for the better so my sister wouldn't have to firebolt undead druids or justiciars. Or I wouldn't have to worry about her being killed by a calamity or this mist that surrounds us. I took him on that deal because I do my best to give her a better world. I don't know how believable it is that he'll leave them alone completely, but he does say that they should be safe from him, at least. Although, if I die, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how well off they would be.
I know there was kind of a couple of us said as much before, but I'll offer this explicitly. You've already offered a lot, or tried to bring up the fact that, you know, my family needs help. You asked a couple of times in the conversation with the group, what are we doing with my family? What can we do to make sure that they're not going to do something rash? I'm gonna extend a hand back. Do you want help protecting your family from me personally? I'm willing to do that. Everything you said is a lot of what motivates me myself. I'm willing to help with that, whether that's protecting them from whatever's going on with what created and is Arcadia, or if that's from Calvert himself. I'll help you with this.
You already have a lot of family to look after. You'd add two more under that?
What's two more in the face of hundreds?
I guess so.
What I've heard, it's what I have heard. Calvith pretty much made sure you were scared and alone and couldn't depend on anyone around you for help in keeping your family safe because he had blackmail on you. And now you've worked alongside him enough that he's willing to loosen the leash, as it were.
Yeah,
And
this
you said you don't know how much you can trust him when he says that your family's no longer under threat, but threat might still be there. I don't trust that man at all. And knowing how I feel about my family and the people I consider siblings, I would want to be sure. I'm willing to help you make sure they're safe.
I'm just going to do an insight on Wayman, just to ensure this is genuine. Like, this is I Amanda assume you're genuine. but Rend
Yeah,
wants to
but
be
it's
sure.
red. Yes, this makes sense.
Okay. 24.
He's being genuine.
Okay. Okay. Um, she kind of like eyes you for a little moment. We're going. I've done a lot to keep them safe, and I feel like I am just flailing around most of the time and failing. So having one other person might be nice. Thank
Rolling.
you.
Yeah. I mean, I probably would say the same thing, but I'll tell you right now, I wouldn't. You don't need to thank me for this. You're willing to help me with my family. I'm willing to help you with yours.
That's a thank you.
Waylon will reach across the table and like I guess rest his hand on hers. They're not holding hands. He's resting his hand on hers, trying to be reassuring. He's a touchy feely person.
Um, she like looks down at it. It's just like she's not like weirded out by it, but she looks like a little like this isn't. She's not used to something like this, so she's like puts a hand on top of yours and pat pat. Um.
The laugh is canning. Waylon did that a little bit too.
Yeah, I guess if there is anything you need with your family, I not much of a talker if you haven't noticed. I don't know how much I could help convince them, but I do have I did a lot of research and investigating on Soren Calvith that I can give to you.
If you're willing.
His daily movements, where he lives, what church he attends, which we all know now. All those sort of good things. Also how he likes to make his political moves, which is through other justices, not through himself. I'll give you a folder tomorrow.
I mean, I'll gladly take it. Just know I don't. You giving me this is not like a deal of anything. Your family safety or me helping keep your family safe is not at the price of giving me information. That's offered freely without any expectation of this. I appreciate it. Just yeah, I'll take it, but I'll help no matter what. All right.
Okay. You are an interesting man.
Is that a good thing?
Yeah.
Like interesting.
I've not met many men who are genuinely kind.
Waylon does blush a little bit at that. It's a little bit high on the cheeks.
But yeah. Whatever you need, I'll try my best.
That's all I can ask. We should probably all get some rest though. I'm still pretty beat to shit, I'm not gonna lie. Also, and Waylon will take out the pendant of Shantea that the district head gave us because he said he would grab it and give it to Ren.
Right.
He's like, also the district head, the agriculture district gave us this, so or the lumber district gave us this, so I forgot.
Are you for real? She gave us this? That's crazy.
Each of us, like 6.
Holy shit. Okay. Shantea isn't usually my speed, but I do like her.
Yeah,
Cool.
she said, just if we need help, we could throw it on the ground, stomp on it, and then nature will answer.
Because you said Ren would know what this is, so she's like, she understands the weight of this a little bit, right?
Waylon doesn't.
I'd
He just
say
knows
you
it's there.
can make me a history or arcana with advantage.
Advantage. Arcana 20.
I think like you definitely know the significance of this, and basically you knew everything Waylon said before he said it. Uh, but I think one kind of special thing that you know is that this pendant kind of acts as a like wild magic surge, but
Yeah.
for nature like assistance. Essentially, you could stomp on that thing and it could summon vines to grapple your enemies. It could conjure a wide variety of like woodland beasts to aid you in battle. So there's just like a lot of random things that can happen. You're like, this is kind of like a oh shit, oh fuck moment. We need random help.
Mm.
Stomp on it.
Really,
Yeah.
really quick before we go any further, Tim made a pie.
Hi
Guys, look at
pie.
Tim's pie.
It's not baked.
Beautiful,
Oh,
thank
I was
you.
It's the
Oh
bomb.
boy, what flavor?
It's rhubarb. Not
pie
strawberry rhubarb,
flavor.
just rhubarb.
Of course it is.
Thank you, Cole.
Rhubarb boy.
You're welcome.
Sorry, keep going, keep going.
Yeah, this is by the way, when you stomp on this is gonna be completely random what happens. Just literally this is a gamble, so just I
Right.
don't know what she said to you, but really make sure it's when we need it.
Basically what I told you was just nature will answer if we stomp on it.
Yeah.
Will
Yeah.
nature help? Or like, is it really just a gamble?
Oh no, nature will
Yeah,
definitely help. Nature definitely will
yeah.
help.
I will
But
say it's a wide variety of things, but all of them are helpful.
yeah.
Oh, good.
It'll all be helpful, but it'll be a toss up if it's like plants, a plethora of animals stampeding our enemies.
You
You
think we could
know,
get like a million Rockies like come through and just like surge and like attack? That would be kind of cool.
you know what, that is honestly a possibility.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah. He was so cute with the bloody little knife. Wow. Anyway,
He
um,
looked really cute munching on the beef stick.
yeah,
I was concerned he was gonna get in trouble by having the knife. That's evidence.
it is. Yeah. Well, take it from me, you can get rid of all the evidence and still be found out.
Right. Right. I mean, I could have told you that. I used to work in investigations, but you kind of saw it from the other end of that, didn't you?
Yeah. Yes, I did.
That sucks. And
I didn't know he was an inquisitor. If that makes it better or worse, I don't know.
it kind of makes it more impressive, actually, now that we just got done fighting an Inquisitor.
I'll take it.
Also,
Uh,
if Waylon's like standing now because it's like we gotta go to Bex for her. He's like, also,
yeah.
Ren, in the spirit of making sure that we're all publicly interacting, just so that us all meeting isn't weird. Uh, you have dogs. Do you want company on when you go on walks with them?
Yeah, that would be nice.
All right, just let me know, and if I'm open, I'll gladly come with.
Yeah, we can go on some walks.
All right.
I
Good night,
was
Ren.
told to stay my distance from marriages, but you're a coworker, so fuck it.
All right. Good night, Ren.
Good night. She'll walk to her bedroom and pass the fuck out, honestly.
Waylon's at like 9 hit points right now. His ass is going to bed.
I did do
Girl.
my hit dice when we had that little rest in between. So
Hmm.
36.
Um. Lilith.
Yeah.
Could I get a perception check as you walk into your room, please?
Sorry, I had a mouthful of cucumbers. Give me a second.
Why would you have a
Me
mouthful
too,
of
bro.
cucumbers? It's rather
Because I was
phallic.
because I was eating cucumbers.
That's sad. I like cucumbers.
Sus as hell.
I know you're not talking about that, honey.
Okay. A perception check?
Yeah.
Just like straight, raw?
Yeah. Just raw dog it.
said that at work the other day, and I had a couple of older folks who were my coworkers turn around and be like, "What did you say?"
On a quick trip, come on.
23.
Ooh, you walk into your room, close the door, turn around. You see on your window, or I guess more specifically in your window, is a small, like melted round hole.
Eh, A
And you
what?
see like a small melted round hole, like a hole of glass has been melted. Uh, and you see a very like light flickering or dim flickering blue light under your bed.
It's
Oh my god. Oh my god. I cast tongues on myself.
Me too, brother.
Um, is there anyone else in here?
You see Avina is like sleeping in bed, dead
Oh,
to the world of this.
um, uh, Lilith is gonna like get down and like non-threateningly like okay, as they're getting down, they're gonna be like, uh, Mr. Orb is I'm
Pit crew
gonna
just dropped.
pick crew just
yo.
Oh, yo,
Oh
he's
my
beautiful.
God, I love that you're giving us this.
Wood. Sorry.
No, wait, hold on.
Sorry.
You're right.
Okay, you don't know if this is a child. Okay.
Way less
So,
blue than I
He
thought.
he was a
The
farmer.
glowing orb is just
well,
a glowing blue orb.
we don't know that he was a farmer, just that he was on a farm,
You know, context clues.
right? This is gonna look really bad on you guys if this is a child.
That's not a child. I know it.
That's a 26-year-old. If I've
That's a
ever seen
dilf in disguise.
Gilf?
A single father.
Oh. Okay.
Mother.
Anyway, he's gonna like slowly get down and be like, hey, Mr. Orb.
You see it like backs up a little bit under the bed. You speak my language?
No, I cast a spell on myself called tongues that makes it so that we can understand each other.
You, you're a magician?
Yeah, but like, okay, but I'm what they call a cleric. I'm not like I cast spells for protection and healing and um for good and not like to hurt people.
Make me a persuasion check.
Okay.
Disadvantage for lying.
Looks at
Oh,
inflict
sorry.
wounds on the spell list.
I think that's not as good. 15?
I think you see the orb like inches forward a little bit. Oh, we we only have bad magicians where I come from. Are you sure you don't work for the Dark One?
No, I don't. Who is who is who's the dark one? I don't know who that
Oh,
is.
it's an evil guy.
Um, yeah, no, the dark one is not here. I do not work for him.
Yeah, where am I? Where where I saw a bunch of like weird squeaky tendril things and they tried to grab me but I burned them and I flew away.
Yeah. So the unfortunate I'm sorry that that was your first experience on this plane. Um that was a calamity. He was like an evil thing, but he's dead now. So,
You killed it?
well, not me. Well, wait, shit. Technically,
Yeah,
I
it
did,
was
didn't
you.
I? Me and some of my friends worked together to kill it because it was killing people.
Oh, like the dark one.
Sure, like the dark one. Um, where are you from?
Squib.
Squib?
Squim?
SQIB.
Squib.
Squib.
Okay. So I ended up there on accident and then came back here, and I think you got brought with me.
So I'm in a different plane.
Yes.
You saved me from the dark one.
Oh no.
Can I
Yeah,
stay here?
yeah, yeah. Uh, yeah, like what do you eat?
Um. Well, you can kind of. I just kind of like fly into something and I eat it. Like like it dissolves and I like I like
Okay,
absorb the bits of
Like
it.
like a jellyfish.
so like anything. Like I can feed you anything.
Yeah. I mean, I
Okay.
still have taste buds, so like nothing too nasty.
What's like your favorite?
I like rocks.
Okay, I can get you some rocks. I know a druid who could probably source some like top tier rocks. Um,
What the druid?
oh, that's like another magician who, but like,
uh, darts back under the bed.
no, no, no. Well, she's not here, but also it's
I
like another good magician. She does like nature magic. Um, do you like sleep in a bed?
I don't know what that means.
I'm gonna point to my bed and also to like a folded up blanket. Just like, do you sleep like in one of those? Or do you just like float? Do you sleep?
What is that?
Sleep?
Huh?
Ain't that the sleeping woman at least? Goddamn.
Yeah, like what she's doing where she's like her eyes are closed and like she's not talking or moving and she like her brain's resting.
Oh, I thought she was dead. That's why I was hiding
I,
under the bed.
I hope not. Lilith stands up and checks her pulse. No, she's not
Yeah,
dead.
she's alive. How wild would it be if I actually killed her?
She's fucking dead.
Yeah, she's looking
The orb
fine.
got her.
You see like a hole in her chest where the orb.
Uh, no, she's not dead. She's alive. She's resting. So you
Oh,
don't you don't rest.
that's weird. Why would you? That seems like biologically like really unsafe.
It can be, unfortunately. Um, I'm just at like, should I make you a little like spot that you can hang out in? Or
Uh, I guess that'd be nice. Like what? I don't really know what to do. I, what?
My
So like, what's
God, a
going on
new
here?
following.
What?
well,
What's happening?
unfortunately quite a bit.
Oh,
Um, we're trying to solve a mystery right now. Are you good at solving mysteries?
Well, one time a pitchfork went missing on the farm, and I tried to find it, but I think I lost it, and I realized I'm the one who made it go missing.
Okay. So maybe not
Mm.
your biggest strong suit.
I,
Hey, yeah.
I'm a good farmer. That's what I did. I'm 26 years old.
Okay. Do you well, okay. Are you religious?
Oh my god.
Why? I worship the great orb.
Oh, right. The Great Orb, of course. Of course you do. Okay. I'm just trying to like think of things I can have you do. So you can stay with me.
Okay.
Um, just a few things. Um, no eating my stuff.
Oh,
But I'm gonna get you rocks.
Yeah,
Lilith is
you see,
already missing some books and some blankets.
you do see on your counter, your toaster has a giant hole burned in it.
Awesome.
I'm sorry about that thing.
Oh, that's okay. That's my toaster. That's okay. I'll get a new one. Um,
How much gold for a toaster?
yeah. How much gold?
30.
30?
No,
30 for a fucking toaster?
not
You
like
made a
two.
government salary. That's evil.
Like 2 gold for a toaster.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's like, damn, the toaster
Um,
industry's gone crazy.
Alright,
I
I'll
was
let you
gonna
know.
say
Guys, don't worry.
it's like one of those toasters that has like a touch screen and you can like swipe
Yes.
through the different.
Yeah.
Oh,
Um,
toaster. 2 gold.
okay. So just like, don't eat my stuff. Um, I often have a lot of people in here. Um, uh, in various states of undress.
Yeah, I saw that earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Um,
Y'all have a lot of holes.
we
On
do.
God, brother. On God.
On God.
Oh, God.
Um, so like I
Right,
can,
right.
maybe I can make you a little space like in my closet and you don't have to stay in there, but like if you want to go in there like while we're busy sometimes or not.
Okay. I I'm gonna
That
level
seems
with you, man. I
much.
like I mean I didn't really have family, but I had friends and I don't really know what I'm doing here. But I'm kinda like it's like I miss my home, but I'm also like I don't have to be scared of, you know, well like the dark one anymore, which is like really cool. But I also don't know what I'm doing here. So like what is there like a is do you have farms? Can I work at a farm?
We have an agriculture district.
That sounds close enough.
Um, I wouldn't really be there. I could find someone to put you with,
No one's from the
but
agriculture district.
I don't know if you guys would be able to talk. Or, I mean, do you want me to try to find out how to get you back to Squib?
Tell you what, I'll I'll find a way to pay you back for saving me from the dark one, and I'll decide if I want to go back or not afterwards. If you can do that.
I don't know, but I'll try.
Okay,
Are you hungry?
I could eat.
Um,
What's this thing's name?
oh yeah, what's your name? I've just been
Mm.
calling you like orb guy.
That's
That's like
racist.
racist.
Oh. Oh, well so what's your name?
Squeef.
Squeak?
Weave?
Like a
Type it out.
queef? Like a fucking queef?
Like a fucking queen.
Okay.
His name is Squeef.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh, I know you were
Full
kicking your
cooked with
fucking
this one.
feet writing this.
Um
Yeah. Squeef squib.
I'm gonna
It's fucking crazy.
order
What are
in
squeak
some
pronouns?
They them.
They, them.
I'm gonna order in some prime rock for you.
Ooh.
Um Lilith is gonna sending stone Ren.
Ren, you
Ren,
have just like laid
yeah,
down
lay
for
down.
bed.
My dogs are on me. I'm cuddly. I get this. All
Uh
right, hit me with it.
hey Ren. Uh just wondering if you have access to some really like prime rock.
Do I
It
want
is
to?
for sex stuff.
No.
Do I want to know?
Yeah, my orb friend showed up and he's hungry and his favorite thing is rocks. He likes eating rocks.
Okay, give me a bit. She'll get out of bed. She'll put on her robe, her slippers. She'll trudge outside, look around.
Pick up.
I don't know what an orb might like. Can I do a nature check?
Yeah, we're only a nature check to find primo rocks.
I thought you were just gonna go out there and grab like a piece of cobblestone
Fucking-
road and just like throw it through Lilith's window.
Fucking 17.
Yeah, I mean, you find some rocks that are more like interesting than other rocks.
Yeah, I grabbed some of those interesting rocks.
This one sparkles. This one has speckles.
Yeah, and I'm like, I get a variety. I don't know. I trudge back inside
Combo
and I
pack.
knock on Lilith's door with like an armful of rocks.
Lilith comes and opens it and sees the rocks and is like, Squeef, look, I got you rocks. See?
What's Squeeve? Oh, nice to meet you too. Here's some rocks for you. I hope you enjoy them. Set them down.
Thank you, Ren.
Squeef flies over to the pile of rocks. As they begin eating them, it does sound like, I would say the closest thing is like an arcane industrial jackhammer. And it's like,
Is the Venus
like
still asleep?
you see, she like pops her head up. Uh, uh, as Squeef begins consuming these rocks on the ground.
I'll say it like
Not
Ren
the loudest
stands
thing in
and
Lilith's room.
watches. Oh, what was that?
Not the loudest thing in Lilith's room. It's fine.
Yeah.
No.
I think Ren stands and watches this for like 30 seconds to a minute. Like, there's like her eyes are so tired, but she's just like,
Thanks, Ren. I really appreciate this.
have a good night, Lilith.
Yeah, you too.
I just go back to her bed and curl up
Wow,
again.
wow, your Frank finds good rocks.
Yeah, that's the
Squirrel.
druid, the nature magician.
I can't believe you have so many good magicians here.
Yeah. So do you want me to find you a farm in the agriculture district, or do you want me to get you? I could get like, hey Cole, does my apartment have a balcony?
No, it does not.
Do I have a patio?
No.
Is
Damn,
there a
this place fucking
community
sucks.
is there a community garden?
Uh, sure. Yeah.
God,
Um,
we have a garden.
otherwise we have like a little community garden patch. I could set you up there. So like if you wanted to do that, then you could stay close to me, or like I could find you like a host family in the
SpongeBob.
agriculture district.
Well, I have to help you with your mystery.
Yeah, so you could work like in the community garden, and then I can find you other jobs. You could like come with me to work sometimes if you want. Um
Okay. I'll look. I'll take a look at that garden, and I'll sleep in your closet. I'll try not to
okay.
burn your clothes.
Yeah, I'll probably like clean it out and make it like a little, like, what did your house look like
What's
on
that?
Squib? Like, did you have like a building like this?
Oh, my squirm.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
I love this game so much.
Squeeps, squeeps,
Yeah.
squeeps, squirm, and squib.
Yeah. What did your what did I'm sorry, what did you call it? Your squirm?
Yeah, my squirm.
What did your squirm look like?
I was like really tiny, cause I mean, obviously, when you're floating,
My
you
squirm is
gotta,
also tiny.
and
I'm dapping you up with my
like you gotta get something small and compact. Like I'd never live in a place this large. Like there's so much space for danger. I'd much rather be in like a nice cramped closet.
Okay, well, like, so you didn't have like a bed, but did you have like any like furniture or things?
I don't. What's that?
Uh, Points to literally every piece of furniture in the house.
Oh, I thought that was dessert.
No, those are my things. Please do not eat them.
Okay, I just need a place to float in.
All right. Well, um, Lilith opens their closet and I imagine that Lilith is the type of person who has like 7 sets of the same outfit. Um,
Fishbowl is perfect.
yeah, so like he opens his closet, pulls out his 7 hangers with the same outfit, and like just lays them on top of the dresser and is like, "There you go. Uh, that space is just for you."
Oh, it's so cramped. It's wonderful.
Um, yeah, so I'm here. Do you want me to like let you know when I'm going to work or like going out places?
Ah, if I'm
Okay.
gonna help with the mystery, I gotta be nearby.
Okay, I'll let you know like whenever I have to leave and you can come with me places.
Sounds good. I'm gonna go float in the closet now. What's your name, by
Okay.
the way?
My name is Lilith.
Okay. Well, it's not every day you get to help in with the mystery in another plane.
Yeah, this is like I bet all of your friends back on Squib will be really jealous.
Yeah. The next time we go on a swamping trip, it's gonna be a good one.
Right. I love squamping. Um
That's
Oh,
disgusting.
Oh,
Why would you squap on a squapping trip? You fucking freak.
what else do you do?
Yeah, you fucking degenerate.
The point of a squapping trip is to avoid the squab.
Oh, all right. I
You have a fucking
actually,
death wish or something?
honestly, it seems that way. Um, I'm just gonna close the door now.
Okay.
Uh, please don't eat your way out of it.
Okay.
Um, if you
Well,
need
if you
to
gotta
get
teach him how to use the door.
if you need to get out, how do you go to the bathroom?
What's that?
I don't think this
Eating?
thing shit.
Do you like excrete anything?
Sweet. Oh, my squemper?
No, you're cut off.
Someone take away this
Fucking
man's
pen
creativity.
You're
down.
cut off.
Put the pen down,
This is
Cole.
S-
You
this
have
is
lost your writing privileges.
this is
sometimes,
this is the
sometimes,
man I
when,
married.
sometimes when I eat too much, I gotta squap in my squeb,
What does that look
which is,
like?
which is inside the squib, which is in squib,
Do you
and I'm
need a
squeef.
bucket? Do you need a
Yeah.
I
Lilith pulls out the classic combination popcorn puke bowl and puts it
Yes,
Right.
on the closet floor.
totally. That is the
Um
right move.
so if you need to go, here's use this.
Squamp in my squeef?
Yeah,
Okay.
use this bowl. Um and if you need to get out of the closet for some reason, I guess just scream really loud and I'll come let you out.
Okay, I can do that.
But like try not to.
Alright.
Okay, I'll see you in the morning.
Okay.
Okay, good night.
Good night.
Uh Lilith like closes the door and then leans against it and like sighs in like a I really did bring this upon myself way.
Hey, sometimes nat 20s change the game.
Yeah.
So Cole, is this
Yeah.
like because I know you gave me find familiar. Is this now essentially my familiar? Or
This
is
could be familiar. You're familiar if you'd like it to be. I'm okay with that.
I have to consider that.
also infinitely more funny if you have a separate familiar and they're constantly fighting.
Oh, that would be really funny.
What do you think Rocky is?
Rocky is not my familiar. Rocky is a pain in
Rocky
my
is
ass.
strange.
Um, I'm just like, because in the past I've sent my familiars into places where they might get murked. I don't know that I would like send Squiff into a place that he would get.
Squeef.
We first of all, but
Sorry,
also
Squeef.
it sounds like you just need to treat your familiars better.
No,
Like that.
familiars.
They like it.
Familiars have like one hit point and are best used for test. I mean, Pinecone had like a regular familiar, but like
Well, find familiar. You can summon like a variety of creatures. So if you're doing
right.
a like suicide run test, then just don't summon Squeef.
Okay, so he would just like fall into the order.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, Aaron.
So this begs the question: if you can summon Squeef, a being that you have had full conversations with and is presumably sapient in the intelligence level, does this mean you can summon other beings of similar sapience? And what I mean by that is, can you summon another motherfucker as your familiar?
How about we just let this good thing happen, you know?
All right. We can be boring. We can ignore the implications. All right, let's continue.
Look,
Squeef is
like
built
I'm
different.
personally,
yeah,
I'm personally loving how many cute little Gus's happy giggles are happening in the corner.
look, all I'm saying is Squeef from Squirm has offered their services in helping solve this mystery.
Thank you,
That's it.
Squeef.
Squeef is a
I
real
can't
one.
wait.
We drink
I'm
for
gonna
Squeef.
I'm gonna bring him to the I'm gonna bring them to the office, and I can't wait.
Where other
Oh
government officials will
God.
be. Oh yes.
Uh, I guess I'll ask Alenia or Alwyn anything that y'all are doing before y'all head to bed, or is it just night time?
There's gonna be treat.
Just my classic
I
bed
mean,
routine, setting up
Oh yeah,
alarms and shit.
Paranoia.
paranoia.
Yeah, maybe
I've
throwing
got,
up from being so
I've got a
nervous for the
funny
conversation.
idea.
But
Yeah.
that's
Alenia goes out, changes herself into Lenora, comes back, and comes into the room right after Lilith has closed the closet door, completely missing the fucking orb. Lilith, I've had such a long day. Oh, that's the wrong. Hold on. Southern. I've had such a long day.
Um, you have no idea.
Kind of just want a little cuddle and maybe a good place to sleep.
Yeah. Feel free, come in.
I
Lilith will
just,
like climb into bed and position himself like between Avina and Lenora.
um, Lenora falls asleep pretty quickly because she's been there so many times. And I just would like to think that at some point in the middle of the night, this little fucker starts screaming.
Yeah.
Because it'd be so funny.
Uh, Lilith runs over to the closet door and throws it open. What?
What's happening?
How long does tongues last for?
Oh, I don't know. Let me look.
Great question.
1 hour. So I guess I'm casting tongues again.
Oh, I just had a quick question.
Oh, yeah.
Who's this person?
And gestures towards Lenora.
Her name is Lenora. She sleeps here sometimes.
Lilith, what's happening?
Uh,
Oh, okay.
hold on. Please only scream to be let out of the closet if it's an emergency.
You said scream if I need anything. I had a question.
Right. I meant more like if you were in danger, if you saw fire, if the dark one appeared, not like just just like save your questions for the morning, okay?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
As Lilith is talking,
I have to sleep
I,
now.
I climb out of bed and I come up behind Lilith to like wrap my arms around them and I peer around the corner and I'm like, oh my god, what is that?
That's my
It's my
orb.
orb.
His name is Squeef. Their name is Squeef.
Nice to meet you, Squeef.
Abado.
I'm Lenora, are they gonna be in there a lot?
Probably.
Cool. And how soundproof is your closet?
Not very. I'm thinking I'm gonna
Awesome.
have
We
to.
might consider buying something.
I was just thinking I might need to consider making it so.
Yeah, that'd be my vote. I'm so glad I only wanted cuddles tonight.
Oh, I'm here. Keep in mind there will be dessert once you get done.
Yeah, I'm sorry that you were awoken like this.
Well, there's always a transition period to having new roommates, right?
Yeah.
Have a good night, Squeef. Sleep tight.
Bye now.
This is Squeef, by the way. This is Squeef.
We
Holy shit, Squeef is real.
Oh,
Squeef is
dude,
real.
Squeef
Squeef.
IRL.
Well, we just need Rocky. Someone go get a raccoon and give
Um,
it a knife.
uh, you all head to bed. Some having, I suppose, a little more restless sleep than other. Alwyn, could I have a wisdom saving throw from you?
Oh, for sure. Bug, get out of the way. I'm saving. 16.
You hear fragments of words repeated over and over again, as you have so many times before. And these lines of words begin overlapping and jumbling and reaching different frequencies as they just slowly become more and more of a jarbled mess until you finally hear two concrete words ringing through your mind. Red moon. You see the translucent flashes as though the blackness of your dream is cracking and shattering. And peering through those cracks, you see a blood red moon over an ocean of blood, rain pouring down. I think you find yourself as these cracks form and shatter and crumble. A wave of red enters this space. You feel yourself coking in this blood, drowning in it, and then you wake up.
This is so that Markiplier movie.
It is kind of
I
that Markiplier movie.
so, this is so Iron Lung.
This is so Iron Lung.
So Iron
Yeah,
Lung.
I would imagine he wakes up pretty sweaty and scared. So he's gonna walk over to his sink and drink a little water. Write down. You said red moon. There are
Red.
the words that he's gonna write that down in his journal next to his bed. Gonna check his alarm spells.
Make me a perception check.
For sure.
Yes.
Holy shit. That is a natural 20.
Oh!
That is
Uh,
surprising. I thought I was gonna roll like crap.
I'm gonna say for dramatic purposes, you
Mhm.
write down these words that you heard, check your alarms, and go over to your sink to sort of like splash your face. And as you do, you like reach down, splash water on your face, like look up, wipe the water off, and in the mirror in front of you, you see behind you the sort of outline of a dark cloaked figure, two yellow eyes and branched out horns in the shadow in the corner of your room. And as you, I'm assuming, turn around
Hmm.
to look at this figure, it is gone. And you look back at your mirror and it is gone.
Yeah, I think he probably just straight up like as he sees that just firebolts
Oh,
like directly into the corner.
Tim scared me with dinner. Thanks, Tim.
I think on a natural 20, you are able to like expertly like shoot off a firebolt into the corner of the room, kind of like sears the wall a little bit, but illuminates the shadows, and there's nothing there.
Yeah, I think Alwyn's probably not gonna be able to get back to sleep tonight. Maybe I'll make a con save or something, but I think he's gonna spend the rest of the night just like in that corner with like magic tools, just trying to like find any like hint or something that what he saw like might be real, might not be real.
Uh, yeah,
Uh,
make me like Arcana investigation, anything like that.
yeah. Um, it's only gonna be like a 12.
Um, you spend the rest of the night obsessing over this corner, trying to discover anything, and you simply don't. Is this a figment of your imagination? You have no idea what breaking from the conditioning might have broke in you.
Hmm.
You don't know what's happening in your mind, but you're not finding evidence that anything was here.
Yeah, he's probably just gonna like after not finding anything for a while, just sit there until the sun comes up.
Yeah, we could call it like DC, because you did get a like a couple hours of sleep.
Yeah.
So we could say like a DC, call it a DC 13 con save
Okay.
to not get a level of exhaustion.
That's a 3 on the die, so plus 3 is 6.
Oh,
Looks like
okay.
Kitten's getting a getting an exhaustion point.
Damn.
I guess I'll just make a permanent slot on here that says exhaustion. And just,
Oh.
you
When
know, it works
when I
for
know
him.
that when I know the nightmares affect me so frequently, gotta make a block for it.
Alright,
That's absurd.
I'll put only 2 slots there for now. There ain't no way I'm getting more slots, right, guys?
Ain't no
Right.
way.
Uh,
Uh, so you all wake up the next day. You have the day off. No need to go to work until next week, Tuesday. So a nice 4-day weekend after the horrors of that last calamity. Um, and I think getting up uh, to you all receive a slew of sending stones throughout the morning to the point where, for the sake of time, I'm not going to role play all of them. But uh, Waylon, you get a sending stone from Abner telling you to meet him when you can. Oh, is Aaron not here?
I don't see Aaron.
Sorry,
Oh,
I
oh,
had to go get something from the kitchen. Fucking hell. From the kitchen.
oh, good. You receive a. I'm just narrating some sending stones right now. You
Right.
receive a sending stone from Abner, saying to reach out or meet him when you can, as he has a potential idea of something you can do. I won't say more until you're in person.
Okay.
Alwyn, you receive a couple of sending stones. First from Polaris,
Ooh.
saying to meet him when you can, as he has discovered some things. as well as Bennett Harlow asking if you would like to go for another walk.
My brother.
My brother.
Oh, wow.
And finally, Alenia, you get a sending stone from Mirren, telling you to meet her at base today. I think
Oh,
waking up in the morning, assuming did Lilith do the book thing by the bed?
Oh yeah.
Uh, you see a book, or you see the on the cover. Uh, uh, Edite wrote the Mystelaria as the name of the holy book, and has
Mystelaria.
written like 30 pages over the course of
Oh
the
my
night.
god.
It's doesn't look like by any means complete, but a lot of progress on the holy book. Like a I think honestly, Edite seems so excited by this. It's like the first real avenue of potential worshippers and followers if the runes or the thieves' cant runes around the city don't help as well. So I suppose, assuming people have a lot to do during the day, let's wrap up our session going around, kind of seeing what people get up to at the start of today. Uh, I suppose I'll just start with the order, excuse me, that people are on my screen. Anything that Lilith is getting up to in the immediate morning here.
Um, Lilith gets Squeef set up with set up at the community garden. It's also question Cole,
Yeah,
does like anything that they touch automatically get digested or do they have like a mouth?
I think you see like Squeef did figure out the door to the uh, closet. I think you see in a very like mage hand sense, a like by like a small, barely visible spiral of blue light, kind of like wrapped around the knob of the closet door, and then opened it. So it's kind of
Okay.
like can mage hand carry things, but it does seem like anything they touch does get dissolved.
Okay, so I couldn't give them like a sending stone.
Um, you could leave a sending stone in the room that I think they could use.
Okay. When we get paid, I'll probably do that.
Hell yeah.
It is Friday.
Unless, yeah, do we get paid?
Y'all get your hundo 50. All right.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
our Hundo 50.
Uh,
Um,
I think you watch as Squib, not Squib, Squeef. God, my
Your
Squib lore
squaws.
mixed up. I'm
Yeah.
getting my
Okay, we all
squaws
make
mixed up.
mistakes.
We all make mistakes. You see Squeef is simply floating in the community garden, and you are watching as the plants are slowly like growing uh, uh, more and more, as though they are being quote unquote farmed by merely their presence.
I think Lilith sees this and is immediately like, "Oh, dude, Ren's gotta see this," and
Uh,
then is gonna call Ren.
Ren walks down on her day off to go help the community garden, and then like stops and watches this orb.
Isn't
Cool.
that isn't that
Pretty,
cool?
it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So
You're like
I
so right.
think
Um, I. What do you think?
well, I was just gonna say maybe like we could set up a system where like they help with the garden and you help find them good rocks to eat.
Yeah, I can do that.
Amazing, thank you.
So I'm just this thing's rock dealer.
Yeah, well, and we're friends.
Yeah, that's fair. Um, we did kill a guy together, so
Yeah.
um, I'll go around the corner and find a rock that looks good and bring it over to Squeef.
As Squeeb
Yeah,
eats it.
you're doing hard work, buddy. And I'll also do some druid bullshit like druid craft to help out in the garden to show like, look, I can also do similar magics.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like a game recognizes game in a sense where what Squeef is doing is essentially druidcraft.
Fuck yeah.
So you start helping and you see Squeef kind of is taken aback by it as the two of you are essentially doing the same thing in this moment.
Dude, you found a little druid.
I kind of did. I think he's gonna be great. He also said that he wants to help us solve our mystery.
Queef's pronouns are they them.
Oh, fuck.
Oh
I keep
shit.
forgetting.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
On God, respect Queef's pronouns, guys.
I'm trying so hard. I
I'm
keep
trying.
forgetting.
This is for shit you could rope me into. This is pretty good.
It's like, yeah, I appreciate your help with it.
Anytime. It's just like all the shit that's happened to them this past couple months, and she's like, fuck it, I might as well garden with this weird ass orb my friend brought back from another plane of existence.
Hell yeah.
Brother. Oh, I
Uh,
hurt myself on the fucking stairs, dumbass.
um, okay. What is Alwyn getting up to
I'm gonna go see some old
first
men
today?
today.
Gotta go, Scott. Which old man do you go see first?
I'll go see Polaris first,
Okay.
or
Uh,
Polaris. I say it both ways because I got swag.
exactly. You go to Polaris's basement. You go to the old man's basement.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, I think you um enter Polaris's basement. Um, and I think this lab looks significantly different. As a lot of the sort of like items that he uses to conduct his research have been covered by tarps. I think you see some like boxes in here as well, as though he is packing some stuff up.
What's going on here?
Oh, 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 sorry, Alwyn, you scared me. I I don't know if it's safe to be conducting research like this anymore. I I don't know what to do, Alwyn.
Um, can I sending stone him? Like, are we not? Are we able to talk here?
I believe so, yes.
Why? You something happened? What?
It's it's the calamities, Alwyn. I think they're a lot more complicated than I realized.
Can I insight him?
Yeah, what are you looking for?
Like, is he like scared of like something in this room, or has he like changed? Like, does it seem like he himself has changed in some way? I guess.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, go for it.
I think brain being fucked up is like on Alwyn's mind, so that's part of what he's thinking as well. 11 insight.
I I think you see he's scared. I don't know. I don't think you see like scared of what, but I think you see that he is like scared of what might happen to him. Maybe.
Did someone stop by?
No, no. Are you sure you want to know this? I don't think this is something you can unlearn.
I, yeah, just go ahead and tell me.
They're they're people, Alwyn.
The the calamities, people.
Yes,
In what way?
well, they all seem to have nothing in common as a species, but I started running them against other species to see if there were any correlations to things that already existed. I started with animals. I didn't find anything. I started testing with mortals, and there were matches. These were people. Whatever those, I don't. The calamities were people at one point. It it
Motherfucker hopeful.
seems it seems as though they have been altered. I guess the closest school of magic I can even think of would be an artificer, perhaps, but it's through weave magic, harnessing weave magic and turning people into those things. But and mortals can't just harness weave magic. I mean, we siphon it, but using it like that is something entirely different. This is a deity level artificer. This is a god. Someone with that level of power and ability is the person who made this. And I'm an old man in a basement with test tubes, and I don't know. I don't know if I can. What can I even do?
I mean, that tells us something, right? Just nobody can research this. We should know this, right? I don't know why I don't know why you originally started doing this, but something's happening.
I I lost my family to a calamity a long time ago, and I thought I could find a way to kill them. I thought maybe all those samples you were bringing me, I could come up with some sort of weapon, solution, virus, protection, something. But I think all I've learned is that this is something that is a lot deeper than that. I mean, the justices, they're banning research on these things, which means at a minimum they're complicit in this. There's no reason they wouldn't want to stop calamities. And if they're made in such a fashion, then if everyone in charge is in on it, what can I do? What can we do?
I mean, I guess that's a question that we have to answer. I mean, what's now that you know this, are you just giving up?
I don't I don't know.
I mean, this was always dangerous. When you picked me up, this was dangerous.
Yes, but there was always a solution at the end of the tunnel, something to work towards. I don't see the solution anymore.
I mean, if it's would you be interested in finding out if like why this is happening? Like, doesn't this just make you want to know more now?
Uh, Make me a persuasion check, and I'll say you can have advantage on this
Oh, because I'm a nice young boy?
because
Nice
you're a nice young
Yes.
boy.
Talking to an
nice and
old man
glad.
alone in his basement.
Yeah, yeah.
18?
No, you're right. You're right. I can't quit. I just don't know where to go from here. But people need to know this. People deserve to know this. That these calamities, they're not some creature we're facing off against. It's the evil. It's being created.
Cindy does this and everything.
Can I um just kind of like insight that like I'm pretty sure it's the case, but just to be like, Elwin's a very careful guy. Insight
Yeah.
that he is like genuinely worried about all these things, genuinely interested in the truth.
Mhm.
12?
Um, I think, yeah, I think you just see like a lot of passion behind his words, and a lot of uncertainty as far as like he genuinely doesn't know what to do. Like wants to help, doesn't know what to do next.
I've I've heard of somebody who supposedly is somebody who is trying to understand these things and why the way things are, especially about calamities. Could I pass along some of these findings you found to said person if I can make these connections? I've heard about them through other people, and I don't know about if they're real or not, if they're a person or persons. But you're right, people should know. People like you and people I know have lost their entire families to these things.
Please, I anything I can do to help, feel free to share.
Okay.
I think I think we've reached a point where I'm out of my depth, but I'll help how I can.
I mean, I guess an idea that is, I don't know if it's feasible, but if it's based on weave energy, you're a weave energy scientist, you know, at least partially. Could we inhibit that flow inside of these things somehow? I don't know if we have any materials or anything, but we have a lot of weave energy shooting around everywhere. There has to be something, right?
I just rolled a natural 20 Arcana check. The key
Boys,
leans back. I can say with full certainty that that is only something a god that is beyond mortal abilities.
Hmm.
But theoretically, yes, that is possible.
Interesting. Well, maybe we'll stumble across a god who would want to do this, right? And want to help us. That doesn't sound like a god, but I don't
No,
know.
it does not. Let me know what you need from me. I This didn't go how I expected, but I'm glad I know the truth.
Yeah, I'm sorry. And he's gonna like again kind of do like the awkward like put his hand on his shoulder type thing. Um so they're people from here, right? Are you able to tell that?
Um, I I suppose not. No.
I don't know if people
All
have different signatures of where they're from.
all I know is that they have genetic matches with uh, mortal beings, but I don't have a way to tell if they are from this plane or not. Although that is looks back over at his gear. That is something I could potentially look into.
Yeah. I don't have the know-how of how to or even how to create this type of spell. But if we were able to discover a spell that we could send something back to where it came from, or get some kind of data on that, that might be another avenue to check.
Well, what's breaking one more law, I suppose.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I'm getting a little willy-nilly with the. I guess once we broke this one, oh no.
Yes, I'll see what I can do. Um. Oh, and I'm not going to turn you in. I don't think I ever was, really. It just seemed like the thing I needed to say to get your help, and I'm sorry for that. But you are free to do whatever you want.
Thanks. I don't know that it ever really crossed my mind you would do it. I You seem to be someone who cares. So, I guess I'm glad it was you that day that found me there.
Me too. You've been a
Yeah,
wonderful assistant.
yeah. Keep me posted. I'm interested in this type of thing, and I hope you keep working on it as well. But if you
Yes,
feel that you have to move on, I understand.
yes, and if you are able to ever put me in contact with this mysterious person you mentioned, I'd love to help.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. I don't even know if I have a full contact with them.
Ah,
Uh,
well, I guess I have to unpack now.
Glad to hear it. And Owen has a day of ham rations left, and is just gonna kind of like, you want these? We get a lot of ham where we work.
How old is that?
I mean, it's a few days, but it's meant to be like rations that we take places.
How intriguing. I haven't eaten today, so I will take ham if you're offering.
Yeah, all right. He's gonna set the ham
Wonderful.
on like an empty spot on the table, and just
Ham. Um, Up in the sky, the ham man smiles upon you for sharing his bounty with others.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
You're
Think of my
welcome.
body and eat of it territory was given up for you. Who said that?
And he said, "Eat of my ham."
Cole gets to make
And
so
then
many critters for this campaign.
Yeah. Remember,
Alwyn is
Gus,
gonna.
you get one more closet that you
I
get
know. I'm
to
excited.
design.
It's kind of big. But yeah, Alwyn is gonna kind of just like leave and kind of like take a thoughtful walk for like a while, being like, "Huh."
For a day.
And then it's probably gonna go see his other old man, but
Hell
we can
yeah.
come to other people's stuff.
Yeah. Yes, you're walking to your second old man meeting of the day. Let's go to Elenia,
Old woman meeting of the day.
old woman meeting.
What are we doing? We're just consulting with the elders today.
Mhm.
It's an elder day.
It's
Is T
Elder
frozen
Day.
for everybody else? Like the picture
Huh?
is T's picture frozen for everybody else?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
it is. Yeah.
like a
Yeah,
really
I have a
funny
hold up.
really
way.
nice double chin angle of T right now.
Someone
I'll
take a
send it in
picture of
chat.
it. I'm
I'll send it in
I'm
chat.
using
You
I'm
know
using my
what-
phone to grab shut up shut up. I'm using my phone to grab a try to see if I'm grabbing a different face. Mm,
Are you
Yeah.
ready for a scene?
okay. I'm sorry. I'm being indecisive. Ignore me. Also, my phone's not showing me what? Hold up. Oh dear God. My phone's not.
Do you
Oh, it was
wanna
trying to look at the shared files only,
Uh,
which is not helpful. Those are not. Uh, oh Christ. Oh my God. My phone
right
cannot
back?
find this because it's trying to get through all of my wedding photos. It's fine. I will show up as one I've shown up as before. I'm just trying. Um, I'll show up as the hot boss babe. I forget her name, honestly. I've sent it in the chat before. The
do you
black
think
haired one.
I probably asked
Yeah.
would Mirren refer to you by the names of your personas or just Elenia?
I think the answer I had I think the answer I had last time was if she's in a good mood, yes. And if I'm
Mm,
in trouble, it's still Alenia.
mm.
um, but I would show up in see if I put it Prick Cruise relatively recent. Do, 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 do. The black haired one. I don't know if you remember.
Oh, you've sent her
I'm really bad at this
before.
game.
You've sent her
Mhm.
before. Give me a second.
I think you have. Let's see.
Yeah,
Let's see. What is
I
sent
can't
in?
remember the
I'm on
alias
it.
name, and my phone is not loading anything. You guys
You
are the
sound like
best.
a robot too.
Doing great today. I promise.
Nigel?
Am
No,
I
wait, no, you
sounding robotic?
take that one.
No, no, no. The female. The female one.
Oh,
Um,
Nicola.
Ah,
Nicola.
yes. Nicola.
Nicola. Uh, yeah, I think as you enter Mirren's office, she will look up. Ah, Nicola, please take a seat.
Of course. How may I help today?
Well, this is not necessarily business, I suppose. We need to talk.
We only talk business.
Yes, well, it's business of a sort, but I've made it. You and Lash fight for my approval. I know I see it. I understand the dilemma you're having with each other. The problem is that Lash always has been and always will be a follower, and nothing more than that. But
Lash fight.
hmm,
I am. Not my fault that Lash finds that I'm someone he finds threatening.
Lash deals too much in emotions, and it clouds his ability to do things a leader could, I suppose. But you, for better or for worse, have shown me that you are not afraid to take big swings and do what you believe needs to be done, which is what a leader should do. I want you to take over when I die or retire. And I want to make that very
Mm.
clear. But
Mirren, you're never retiring. Don't pity me like that.
in the business we're in, I could get stabbed in the neck tomorrow. You never know. We always live on a punch card, and every day is its own battle.
True. So I'd hope you'd at least stab them back on the way down.
Of course, I'll get their legs. But that's regardless. You are my chosen successor when that time should come. And with the events of, well, actually, she's going to insight check how you feel about that.
Oh no. I roll deception.
You absolutely can. Uh,
uh,
you know, number you got to beat is 23.
fuck me. Okay. Uh, I do have a +10 to this, but still.
Ugh,
I got a
sorry.
19 on the die.
Hell
Oh
yeah.
my
Little
Out of 29, what do
one.
you want her to see? From you?
Um, I let us when she calls Lash, like not a leader, a follower, and I seem so calm and almost like I was expecting her to tell me this information already. I already knew this information, but more confident now that she's said it out loud officially. And kind of like, heh, I win. Like
Yeah,
when she's talking poorly about Lash. Those are the like the micro expressions that she's seeing is the like, yep, I knew this. Duh. Also Lash being put down a peg or two is just
hell yeah. Um, However, if you are to take that mantle, there is a secret that you will have to learn. Something that when I tell you will be something only we know in all of the unseen. So I suppose my question for you is, are you ready to commit yourself like that?
raised me, Mirren. I am everything that you raised me to be.
Your uh, soiree, that Inquisitor, was troubling in ways that you don't quite realize. Um, I told you the story of the Inquisitors at one point decimating a sizable chunk of our organization, yes?
Mm-hmm.
So many died. So much money was lost, and, well, people were afraid to work with us after that for fear of what the Inquisitors would do. And then I was visited by a man who only called himself the Inquisitor. No other name than that. And he began by praising me, saying how impressive it was that the unseen had remained so for so long. However, he politely informed me that our organization was done, unless we would fulfill favors from time to time. And, well, part of being a good leader is knowing when not to make a dumb fucking decision. So I said yes, as, well, anyone should. It was that or all of us die, and I didn't want that. So, in exchange for us being able to operate on a decently free level, we simply have to complete jobs and missions for them for free. Sometimes it's following people and reporting back. Sometimes it's stealing things and bringing them to other people. We never ask questions. Actually, your position in the CCU is upon their request. Um, the information that you've been feeding to me has been fed to them. It was something they were very interested in knowing, the inner workings of what was going on at the CCU. The point being,
And they knew which member was your informant?
no, they just knew that I had an informant.
Better. Smart.
Yes. I don't want to move all the cards away from my chest, you see. The point being, you killed an Inquisitor. And that's, well, I don't think that's going to be traced back to us necessarily. I think it's time you learn how much we rely on. Our organization doesn't exist without their, as much as I hate to say it, approval. And if you are one day going to take over the unseen, you will, in some capacity, have to work for them.
Right? What am I missing?
Pardon?
Is it not coming through? Hmm.
Oh, I think you said what am I missing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was her response. Pardon?
They ask for jobs and we stay under the radar. How often are they asking for jobs?
Typically once or twice a month. I don't I get the gist that they try to not be overbearing as to not make us upset with the frequency of the work, but every once in a while we are asked to complete small jobs.
And how are they communicating their wishes to you?
The Inquisitor visits.
A drop? The one that won't name himself.
Yes. Honestly, I
What does he look like?
green skin, black scar covering most of his body. I
Is that the same one that
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
questioned me? I
It
forget.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be honest, It takes a lot to unsettle me, and that man does quite significantly.
Is Cole skipping out for everyone else too?
Visits.
Hmm?
Oh, Cole's going
Oh,
through fine for
no,
me.
Cole's coming through fine for
Oh.
me too.
It's fine. All right,
Oh.
never mind. Keep going, Cole.
He visits our headquarters or one of our outposts.
He visits headquarters. I think it's a power play to show he knows where we are.
Like that he knows where we are, Mirren.
Me either, but that's where he appeared the first time he came to talk. I know it's difficult. You see, she genuinely like closes her eyes and like winces as she says this out loud. It's difficult to be a leader of an organization and to still have to answer to someone. However,
Imagine.
it is an easy choice as a leader to appease the people who could destroy you with a snap of their finger. That's what I did. And honestly, that has worked out fine for us. But you, again, killed an Inquisitor, and that is bad for us. We don't like them riled up. In fact, I would be surprised if they didn't ask us to look into that little soiree. And I'll tell them I have someone on it. Obviously, we're not going to find anything, but
No, nothing but dead ends.
oh, yes,
The
quite.
woods are decimated.
Yes, I think we'll find that the calamity had their uh, made them go away.
Even their weapon.
Yes, I assume you covered all your tracks.
We had a druid on our hands. Was there
Splendid.
nothing to it? Do you silly question, because it's you, and you don't do anything without thought. You've got a list, a log of all their requests?
Yes.
I'm curious if there's a pattern in timing or in type of request,
Pattern for what?
so we can be more prepared for when they show up next.
I suppose, but if we do find a pattern, I don't think there's anything we can do about it. Again, darling, we have no choice but to do what they ask.
Right.
I don't know what
So,
a pattern would change.
if we start correctly guessing what their request will be, we can have it halfway done before they even request it. Might put them in our good graces again after such a problematic little stunt.
Uh, roll roll me a persuasion.
Ooh, there's a persuasion check. Oh no.
That's a
That's
nat one, so it's
yeah.
an 11.
I think she looks at
Still
you.
not good enough.
I, for what it's worth, I appreciate the initiative, but I think it would be best for us to stay out of anything related to them before they ask.
Right.
Again, we do not want to push their buttons with anything.
Of course.
However, I do hope, and I must get back to business, but I do hope you understand why killing inquisitors does not serve the unseen. One day, they will be your most gracious benefactor, and they will let you do a lot in the shadows.
I wasn't aware they were permitting us to operate.
Yes, I just didn't
Um,
think with genuine respect, honestly, I didn't think anyone was crazy enough to try to kill one. So I thought it prudent
hilariously,
to
not my idea,
ah,
and better yet, it'll never fall back on me.
and that's what we like to
Ah,
hear.
it's so easy to get this group to do crazy shit. Sometimes it's their own idea, and it's fantastic.
Oh, it is nice to see you have people so wrapped around your little fingers.
A couple of them are annoyed through the roof by Elenia. She's a lot to handle, and a little bit of an airhead, but the annoyance keeps
Ah,
them from questioning.
yes. Better yet, to be annoyed with someone means you actively avoid them, and while you're avoiding them, you're not looking at their true intentions.
Also, not asking many questions.
Interesting for the CCU, but we can catch up later. I do have to get back to work.
Mirren,
Yes.
if you tell Lash this news, he's not gonna take it well. You might you might have a problem on your hands.
Oh, it's like I said. Lash is a follower.
He's
He
not
doesn't
going
need
to
to
follow
know.
me.
He doesn't need to know that he's going to follow you until that decision is announced when I retire or when my will is read. So keeping him in line, I guess, will be one of your first tasks, but I'll
You're
keep him
passing off
hooked on the
another
belief,
headache onto me?
of course. And I plan to keep him hooked on the belief that he might run this one day. That makes him oh so productive.
Mm, not to mention efficient.
Yes, quite.
At least when he does things correctly.
Yes. He's hot headed, but he serves a purpose, I suppose.
I'm curious to see what that purpose is when I'm leader.
Like I said, headache for you to figure out. But again, shoo shoo, I have my business to get to.
Good day.
Good day. And you head on out. Uh, Waylon,
Mm-hmm.
what are you getting up to on this fine day?
Well, Waylon's gonna go see Abner, which was my plan
Oh
anyway
yeah,
before approaching some of the family.
hell yeah. You make your way to the manufacturing district to meet with Abner. I think you could probably at this point in the day, it's still a work day for him, so you'd find him in his office.
Okay.
Um, as you get there, he I just closes the door behind you. Hey, I first of all, I heard Calamity was a rough one.
Yeah. Sorry. Second breakfast. Okay, we're good. Yeah, it was a quiet one in a sense, in that didn't catch on that it was taking folks until too many were gone. Thank you, Tim. You saved me. Tim just brought me rhubarb pie.
It's not my best word.
Sorry. I'll lock in. Yeah, it was taking folks not necessarily one at a time, but in secret, very covertly, until search parties were sent out, and then once the search parties disappeared, that's when it was called that it might be calamity activity. There was when we found and fought the calamity, it was probably 100 bodies that were being used by the calamity to attack others.
Right. Or God. Well,
Death was among them.
oh. Wayla, I'm so sorry. How are
I'll be
you?
alright.
How are you doing?
Good. I'm real scared, Abner. I've found out a lot since I've talked to you about everything that I did before. It's changed a lot about what I know. And why'd you call me here today, Abner? I mean, I wanted to come and talk to you about what I've learned since, but sound important.
Yeah, well, I think I found something that I might have found a legal loophole.
Yeah?
So I combed the Accords front to back, and every book that has anything to do with the interpretation of the Accords, there is nothing that allows anybody to arrest or charge a justice, which is frankly insane, but the point being that there's no legal justification or ability for us, no matter how much evidence we have, to bring it and arrest him. Like that's not something we're able to do. However, I found something. There was uh uh that was a while ago. It was like 58, 50, yeah, 57, 58 years ago. The justiciars at that time, they discovered that a justice named Zarin Kell, real, yeah, Zarin Kell, uh, real fucking bastard from the way they write about him, but he is long dead now. Anyway, they discovered that he was skimming from the treasury, so just stealing. I think he stole like 50,000 plus gold over the course of a couple of years. But obviously, they couldn't arrest him for that because he was a justice. And so they went to other justices and told them about this. And then the justices held a vote to boot him out of being a justice. And then, because he was no longer a justice, because that vote passed, they were able to arrest him and they arrested him for embezzlement. Which, while it is not a written legal rule, does mean that there's precedent. If you can get other justices to go against him and vote him out, we could prosecute him for what he's done.
All right. That is something.
I did look into it as well. I think your best bet, there's a justice, a Thaden Corvus, and I'll actually put that name into Discord
Thank
here.
you. Vaden, not Vaden. Gotcha. Corvus. Okay, gotcha.
Or Thaden.
Vaden.
So as far as I can tell, I looked a lot into like modern cases and rulings that have been happening, and he is the justice who seems to butt heads with Calvith the most. He's pretty public about not liking the guy. So if you're looking for some kind of in, he could be something.
All right. That's more on that front than I managed to rustle up. So Thank you.
It it
In terms of legal proceedings, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't have the time to really dig into it because a lot was happening. Thank you.
I got you, kid. All right.
Thanks. I'm not gonna lie, Abner. I've come across a lot of information, not just about Calvith, that if anyone knew I knew could get me in a lot of trouble, which what's new, but some of it is stuff that I feel like if certain parties get their way is going to become public knowledge. And I do feel the urge to tell you. I didn't really give you much of a chance before and say no when I kind of dropped all my shit on you. Do you want me to tell you what all I've learned about the situation about Calvith, but beyond him? There's a lot here, Abner. Knowing this can get you killed, but more specifically, it can get you defamed. It might be a threat to Starter and Ayla too, if you knew this.
Roll me an insight check, please.
Yeah. Because it's one thing if it's like, I need your help investigating Calvith. It's another thing of, Arcadia's a fucking lie. We're in a prison. Like, do I want to drop that on my father figure? Not that way on the
We're in
world.
the we're in the Matrix, motherfucker.
Nothing is real.
Nothing is real. That's a 14. It's not fantastic.
I think, even on just a 14, you see him look at you with the sincerity that a father would look at their son, and looks you in the eyes and says, "Kiddo, if you're in danger, there's nothing I wouldn't do to help. What do you need? Tell me what's going on."
Have you heard how my coworker died?
Terrible. Sometimes, yeah, terrible accident. I'm sorry to hear
It
about
wasn't
it.
Abner. It wasn't an accident.
Saying someone killed him?
Yeah. We were at our customary post-calamity bar, and Ran, one of my teammates, she managed to actually catch sight of him. The guy who pushed Dusty off the roof. And it goes deeper than that. Dusty knew he was going to die. He left a recording in my room saying, "This is why I was killed." And it ties into so much bullshit. It ties into Calvith, but it also ties into certain parties who's even speaking the existence of can get you in major trouble. It means ties into what the hell Arcadia is and why calamities attack. So, do you remember me talking to you about how Valiant got enlisted? I had to go to
Yeah.
enlisting. So Valiant, Dusty's husband, he was talking about stuff that Dusty didn't want to hear. But that stuff got Valiant killed, so Dusty started looking. And that's what got Dusty killed. And now I'm looking. There's so much going on. The thing is that I was told to find truth by Dusty, by my friend. And truth, apparently, is a person, a group, someone who wants to spread information. And that includes what Arcadia is. And this is apparently something Calvith believes as well, is that Arcadia is not just a city, it's a prison. Calamities are population control. They're made. Someone makes them. And you ask who makes them? Well, I was told this is the person who makes them is this figure known as the Archangel of Death, which, if what everything we found out can be believed, is the same person who killed Dusty. And almost everything I know about this city is a lie about how it works. Everyone believes the justices are in charge. They're not. The Inquisitors are in charge, to a certain degree. And the Inquisitors answer to the Archangel of Death. I was told Calvith wants my family dead because he sees the marriages as the bars of the cage to the prison that Arcadia is. And it's so messy and I don't know what to do. But I do know that I don't want my family to die, and I know that Calvith does want us dead. And all logical actions that he's taken at this point is that he wants my family to react to what's being done to them. I almost feel petty worrying about my family in such a grand scale as all this. But I can't let them die.
I can't begin to pretend to understand everything you just told me, and we are going to
I'll go in depth in a bit.
well,
Word
yeah,
vomit.
yeah, we'll do like a after this scene you word vomit everything to him. Uh and yeah, we're gonna sit down with some coffee and we're gonna talk about the details of all this, but I I don't think you're selfish for worrying about your family. It if everything you said is true, it sounds like the Mariches are ants rebelling against the boot right now, and that is not going to work out for them. We need to stop your family from doing anything rash. Because again, if half of what you said is true, what we need to do right now is worry more about making sure we have allies to deal with these things. So your family can't do whatever it is they're going. We need to stop them. That's our first priority. You're not selfish for that. That's just the first thing we need to do.
And how do I convince them to stop? Do I tell them everything, or do I be selective with what I know? Like, how do I mince what I know down to something that'll motivate them to follow my line of thinking? It's manipulative, and in the end,
Look, when it comes to a group that large, you're not going to be able to sit down with them like you did me. So I think tell them enough for them to get the idea that there is more here than them fighting back preemptively, and just hope that they make the right decision. I will come back you up if you need me to.
I
I
don't
believe you.
know. Thank you. Uh, I don't know if they'd welcome someone who isn't blood talking at this, not yet. But and Waylon will take out the folder Ren gave him, obviously off screen.
Yes.
I learned a couple more things. Apparently, someone else in the CCU was put there by Soren Calvith, and part of their job was to watch me. And they've come clean to me about this. They were being blackmailed. I don't blame them, but I was given everything they've got about Calvith, about what they've talked about when this person tried to investigate and spy on Calvith, what they managed to observe about him. We have my own accounts and what I've managed to dig up in the archives before I came to you about Calvith's actions against the marriages. I think this might be enough to convince my family that yes, Soren Calvith is the reason why things are the way they are in terms of their treatment in this city.
And if anything, we can get them to agree to give us time.
Yeah, I was thinking, I went to one of the meetings, and when I
Okay.
went, I found out the head of the crowd that wanted immediate action was my uncle, Frock, and that the head of the crowd that wanted to wait to pump the brakes was Con.
Oh, that poor kid.
He didn't tell me. I just pitched it. I talked to my aunt and I pitched to him, like, hey, would this actually be helpful? And he was like, I would really like you there. And then I found out I've just left him to field this by himself.
We convince your family to stop. And then
You'll
we
be proud.
turn
Sorry, go for it.
and then we turn our sights on Calviv. All right?
I want Calvith gone. I do, but he might be key in terms of unlocking more of this stuff. I don't think we can get rid of him quickly. I do think this does give us time to build a case, as it were, if we can convince Justitius to side against Calvith. That will probably take time, but it'll also let us build evidence to have a case, a watertight one. If we can get him voted out, it'll land and stick.
Okay. I think, God, as much as I hate to approve of something underhanded, it would make a lot of sense to work with him, but in the background, build a case. And then the moment you don't need him anymore, smack down.
I don't like it either, but yeah, that's what events resolve. My teammates in the CCU know about me and what I'm dealing with now, but it seems like they really wanted to help. I feel like the person who really wanted to help most was actually the person who used to spy on me.
Like you said, wasn't really them.
No, it wasn't.
But
I probably would have done something very similar if I was in their position.
uh you see he looks to a spot on his desk, and I think following his gaze, uh he has always had a copy of the Accords on his desk, and it is no longer there. And he looks at that spot and says, if there's one thing I'm realizing, Waylon, I think the rules that we've been told are for the good of everyone, I think they failed us. And I think we got to do what we got to do right now to make sure that we can protect these people.
I think you're right. We dedicated our lives to protecting the people of Arcadia. And if that means that the rules themselves are a threat to the people of Arcadia, we're serving simple people in the end. We must do without.
Yeah. And if there are inquisitors and archangels, and if there's people who are trying to harm all of these good people, then either through justice or through force, we cut that rot out. We can make Arcadia a good place. I believe that. I still believe that. But fuck, are there so many problems we got to deal with, man.
Yeah. But it sounds like we might be getting some friends to face that.
Good. I think that's what we need right now.
Yeah.
Tell me what I can do to help, and let's talk about all the details, please start from the beginning.
So we will spew guts about
Yeah.
everything. He does not hold back with Abner.
Yeah.
Everything. I will say he does obscure Ren's identity as to her being the
Mm,
person who was spying on him,
yeah.
and it was her that like the oh my gosh, that looks delectable. Sorry, Tim showed up with rhubarb coffee cake. You should be proud, Tim. Anyway,
Yeah.
back in.
Rhubarb
Um,
King.
but he does obscure Ren's identity, and he does obscure just like what exactly the blackmail was. Just
Yeah.
because he didn't ask Ren, and part of keeping her family safe is just not letting others know unless she says it's okay.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna say it. By the end of that conversation, to follow with what was happening in chat, you radicalized that old man. Like,
It's the
I think
theme
you
of
get
the
the gist.
episode.
Yeah, I think you get the
Radicalizing old men.
yeah, I think you get the gist
Oh,
that
he's
like
not that old. He's like 40.
that. Here
Yeah.
we got the session title right there, radicalizing old men. Um, I think you get the gist that like it's still kind of aligning with you in the sense of like I would rather solve this through justice. Like I'd rather see all these people go behind bars. But kind of the understanding of like if push comes to shove, we might have to fight.
Yeah.
Uh, but it's
Violence is not
very
the goal, but it might
yeah.
be the means in which to get justice.
But in uh, going with chat again. Hey, let's make Arcadia great again.
Oh
God damn, guys.
no. Oh no.
Uh, anyway, let's
It's
do
my favorite thing to think of. As soon as you guys were
God.
saying it, I was like, "Do it,
Yeah.
do it, do it! Say the thing, say the thing."
Sit
Um,
to the
and
roar.
to end off today, because I want to make sure everyone gets to go once. What's Ren getting up to at the start here?
Um, there's a couple things. I think she does definitely just things that don't have to be scenes.
Mm,
First of all, I'll just say this so everyone knows that she sells the Inquisitor's sending stone and then goes to a different magic shop and gets a new one, so it can't be traced to her. Um, she does get some squirrels and plants and shit on the justices ASAP, so they all got a detail on them. But
We're gonna get a dossier.
does go home because she was told by her mother that they need to have a chat about the spell book. I'll say
Oof.
probably a heads up to Gus. I will want to talk to Alwyn,
mm.
but
Yeah. So you head home. I think you see like some neighbors are helping with repairs to your
yeah,
house right now.
she will also
Uh,
help with repairs to
yeah.
anything over the course of her free period she has.
Like druids are a very hardy group of people. Like destruction is simply part of the cycle of life, and so you see that people spend no time like fretting over the destruction that has happened, and instead it's simply just time to rebuild, as we always do.
Sure.
Um, and so yeah, people are just working. You see, even your mom is chopping wood right now. Uh, and I think your sister like comes, gives you a hug. She goes back to like doing math homework as people are building around her. Uh, and I think your mother comes over. Ren, thank you for coming. I didn't know you were gonna be here today.
Yeah, I got off actually today and Monday, so 4-day weekend, but uh, I'll probably be going out with my colleagues tomorrow night, but otherwise can be here and present.
But yeah, I could make you some tea.
Sh- Sure, let's go make some tea, Mom.
Yeah,
Um,
see two of you. Yeah, heading to the kitchen.
yeah, she'll get their mugs out, while her mom gets the kettle on, kind of start steeping the tea bag. She probably grows the tea herself, honestly, and dries it
Hmm.
herself. Um, good shit.
Yeah.
Um, So, you're a bit upset about the spell book?
I'm not upset about the spell.
Oh. It just kind of sounded a little
I
bit like you were.
I it's hard to tell your child something like this, but I think I was jealous of you. I'm I'm her mother, and I felt as though I should have been the one to do that, but I understand why I wasn't.
I think she puts like a hand on her mom's hand. I know, Mom. I think I've spent a lot of time trying to be the provider for you two, and I think I should let you be a mom more sometimes. But it's hard to say this, but it's a hard habit to break.
I know. I know. I haven't always been a good mother, but I'd like to try. I
Y-
you see her hand is shaking, um, as it often does when she is stressed and is in a period of sobriety. As she like kind of is trying to pour water in the kettle, and her hand is shaking, and she has to like set down the water.
I'll
I
pick it up and pour it for her, probably.
sorry.
Don't apologize. You you taught me how to ice skate and how to cook at first, and you made me cute little outfits when I was younger, and let me choose whatever jewelry I wanted from Grandma Dove's things, which was the woman whose house this originally belonged to. I I could have used without the men, I think, but I'm not I don't blame you for anything, Mother.
I um I'm 6 months sober, and I know you've heard this from me many times in the past, but I think after the calamity and running and trying to protect your sister and worrying about where you were, I think I finally mean it when I say I want to be the mother you both deserve. I'm going to try to make some changes in my life. I think I'll go to some meetings, and no more dating for a long time, maybe forever. I'd rather just spend time with the two of you.
That would be nice. That's great. Um, I should tell you, um, Soren Calvith shouldn't be watching you two anymore. He's told me you guys should be safe from him.
What did you have to do to get that?
It's just there's a lot
Oh god.
going on, and things are just gonna be between me and him from now on. He won't be involving you. I'll I told Dove this, but I'll come back. I'm scrappy.
Yes. I'd rather have you working at the inn and
I know.
walking your sister to school and helping around the house. And I don't like the hold that man has on you.
That at one time would have been my ideal life. But I I don't want to give much away. I fear telling you too much would put you in danger, but I could have a shot at making Arcadia a much safer, happier place. And to be fair, I really shouldn't have killed that guy. I just
Ah,
got so mad, and the ice pick was right there.
you
I'm
know,
sorry. I'm sorry for killing your boyfriend.
Oh.
do not do not apologize for killing that fucking monster.
You're right, I just felt like something I needed to say because it made us have to deal with all of this.
No, it was my fault for bringing him here.
Well, no more men unless I specifically bring them to you.
Deal? Deal.
Deal. Why don't I make us lunch?
That would be nice.
Yeah. And we can have Dove give us a show of all the spells she's learned.
Again,
Outside. Outside.
yes, it's great that you've given her the spell book. Truly, she has become quite a monster when it comes to casting spells inside the house.
Inside the house? She's doing it inside the house.
She's been doing it inside the house.
I specifically told her not to do it in the house.
No,
Dove!
and I think as the two of you head outside to yell at her, your mom is like, "Yeah, no, like I wake up in the night because I hear a firebolt hit the wall. Then I walk over to her room and she's hiding under the covers like she's asleep or something.
Oh my god, oh my
There's a
god,
literal singeing. There's a
oh my
singeing
god.
circle on the wall.
I've created a monster.
What do you
I've created a monster. Oh my god. Um,
just do it in the garden? I don't. It's
I told her
fine outside the house.
it's a like we could set up targets and everything. It's so much easier outside the house.
I think she likes to call her room the spell cave though, and that's kind of an issue. And and the two of you head outside to co-yell at Dove. Um,
I learned all
and
my magic outside. It's not a big issue.
it's not, just let me cast spells in the spell cave. Um,
It's not a spell game.
and you all continue throughout this day, uh, as now that you as a group have an understanding of the players in this game, you are doing the very important work of figuring out who are your friends and who are not so friendly, as you have a big fight ahead of you. You need to know who to rely on. And I think that is where we will end for tonight. I do want to say for next time, I'm assuming the next session or two is going to be uh probably playing it out day by day of like scenes as y'all kind of have a lot to do in the immediate here. But then after that, whenever y'all are ready to do so, just like getting into downtime. So I think just send me the scenes that you want to do and the people you want to talk to. Specify if it's like a within the next like day or two, or like oh, I would do this over downtime. It's like not super important. But yeah, next time we'll pick up and y'all can keep unraveling this mystery.
Thank you, stream.
I love